Yo, what's good? This landlord.
This your man Dbanger Thomas, people of the world.
Yo, what's happening? It's Hogg.
And this is Be Your Own Therapist. How y'all day looking?
Yeah, man, everything is good, man. You know that.
I'm gonna be my own therapist. Look how I'm gonna start it off, banger. Some purple runts.
Purple runts?
Purple runts. They ain't got purple hairs in it. You have to look at it. You got to detail it.
Oh, that's
What they call that?
right.
What they call that? That's a Reggie Miller.
Not at all. That's that gas line. That's considered the gas line, nigga. They call that Con
Reggie
Medicine,
Jackson.
nigga. Without that, you're gonna be cut. Your gas gonna be cut off. So you know what this is? That's for Papo. Look how he look. Look how he look.
Pizzazz Porter.
Nigga, mouth start to water. You see, look.
Pizzazz Porter.
Nigga start wanting breakfast. What's going on, fellas, man? How y'all doing today, man? How's everything going, man?
I'm thankful. It's not November, but I'm thankful. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm definitely thankful.
How's everything been going for you, fellas? I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put the feed on Facebook. As you know now, we got to find something that's gonna work for us, because it's not that it doesn't work for us, but it doesn't work for us the way that it's working. So we're gonna figure things out so we can get our community popping. But yo, you ever looked at that legal? The last thing I asked you about, Papa, I forgot.
What?
Well, I already know what you've been on. You've been in that motherfucking. I'm surprised you got a shape up. You've been on that motherfucking that video so long. I hate you.
Clean. I say like got the Russell Westbrook fade in the box, man. Look clean, Pop.
Yeah, he got that punishment. Look, he looking mad. Like wife made him do that. Clean up. He wanted another week dirty. You know how we be.
He was in grind mode.
Yeah, she fuck up the whole spirit with that.
Wifey made him get fresh.
Nah,
yeah, I swear.
I did this for myself.
You're lying.
I couldn't believe
don't
it.
have me call A.
Give her no credit.
Don't have me call A. You don't do nothing.
My wife
for
changed
yourself,
the game
nigga.
on me. My wife changed the game on me a couple weeks ago, like around my birthday time. She don't really be caring. I be having my hair, beard looking crazy, Anthony Hamilton. And she like, yo, you gonna get a haircut? Like, what you mean? I don't never get no haircut. What I need a haircut for? I couldn't believe it. That was the first time she ever did it.
Get out of here. First time?
I'm trying
she
to
don't
grow.
be tripping off my hair. Like, I grow my hair, this and that, do what I want to do. I'm married. Like, I'm married, so what I need a haircut for?
I got you. Yo,
I like laying low. I don't want no attention from nobody else.
My wife gonna hit me, but she hit me with the opposite reverse. She hit me like after you get it done. Oh yeah, that's nice. You need to. Why you don't do that more often? Oh, right. You need to go back there. You need to go back to the flat top. You know, you look best with the flat top. Yeah. I just started the flat top at 40, man. I ain't never wear flat top in my goddamn life, man.
Yo, shout out to my man Mahimi Carter out of LA. You know what I mean? I'm going to their pop-up shop. Young brothers trying to do their thing, you know what I mean?
Definitely. Shout outs.
Out of LA.
What they working with LA? Pop-up shop in what? As far
Los Angeles or Louisiana?
Los Angeles. They from St. Louis. He used to go to the school I was up there, but he from St. Louis, but he live in LA. Him and his cousin, you know what I mean? His cousin out in LA and then other cousin in St. Louis, and they running their business. So they got a pop-up shop today I'm gonna go support.
What's their merchandise? What they actually selling?
All kinds of. They got hoodies, shirts, pants.
All right. Urban fashion.
Yeah, for sure. Like the high end stuff. The high end stuff, like cut and sew. They really touching the fabrics. Like it ain't no.
I should have known it had something to do with clothes with you.
Yeah,
I should have known it has something to do with garments. Has something to do with threads.
I support anything positive, man. You know, young cats trying to get it out the mud. You know what I mean?
Indeed, but when it come to them threads, you definitely gonna support that, nigga.
Yeah, for sure. Heavy vibes.
Put it together clever.
Respect.
So what's going on with you, Dbanger? How's your little vacation been going? Because we know when we see the green room, that means it's family time.
You gotta
You on
unmute him.
mute.
I ain't mute that nigga. You say I gotta unmute him. He grown ass man. He muted
Yeah, my
himself.
fault.
You know,
Nah, my
Banger.
fault.
Every
I did
time he
that.
think he talking.
So more or less everything is good on my side, Lynn. Like basically I'm just doing my best to get more organized and increase the motivation, you know? Just pick up the pace a little bit more, that's all.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely feel
So
you.
let me ask you a question, Banger. That space that you're in right now, right?
Yeah.
Based on the color of that paint, when you're in that room, how do you feel?
I feel good.
Is that the color of your whole entire house or just that room?
Mainly this room being this color.
I ask you that because I'm working on something that I'm talking about how color affects your mood.
Yeah.
So I want you to think about when you go in other places of the house, just think about how you feel compared to that room. You know what I mean? I don't know the rest of the
Like
colors,
which
but
room is gloomy? Which room
like,
is bright? Which
yeah,
room
how do
bring
you
light?
feel? How does it with your emotion, your mental? Like, how do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Like it's different. It's different here anyway, being in the house because
Mm-hmm.
it's homely for me and it takes me back to being when I was a kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I grew up in the house.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's what I love about in the suburban
Mm-hmm.
area. So the whole environment, the whole everything I'm basically saying fits
Mm-hmm.
with me. You get what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
I get what you're saying as far as like the individual mood. You get what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But like overall, yeah, I be in my zone when I'm here.
Yeah. I'm gonna show you a book. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna send you a copy of some X. Let me see. Damn, I can't even. How the
And
fuck?
Papa, you know now you got to send me the rest of the information. You got to send me
For
the
the thing, yeah.
information on the people, not only on that, on the actual people that we side note shit, the apartment
Yeah,
shit that
yeah,
we
yeah.
talking about.
Dbanger,
Yeah, I
and
see that, Pop.
and it talks a lot about the moods of colors and all of that.
Yeah. And that's ill because green, yeah,
So what
green is
that
one of them
yellow doing
colors.
for us today? Cause my man in the bright, how you was feeling when you put on that yellow today? Cause that gave you a high. What was that giving you? A lot of
Yeah,
energy feeling. How was you feeling, brother?
yeah. I'm just popping out, you know what I mean, showing love. He did this, you know what I mean? He did the, you know what I mean? So I had to hack them racks
Yeah,
going to the
yeah.
loo. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that definitely give me a nice little vibe. Like just popping out.
Yeah, that
I would send him pieces, random pieces, and he'll customize it. So these like one on one. Feel me? So it's like not what else everybody else get. This just like this is the only piece like this, you know what I mean? So
oh,
I
that's
be feeling
fire.
myself. Yeah, I be
That's
feeling
fire.
myself. So I
Yeah,
popped
that's
out
what's up.
and I'm going
Oh,
to
so
the
you
pop-up
got a
shop.
one of
So
one. That means there's none
exactly.
after, and there's none to come.
So when I so everybody there gonna have their fits, you know what I mean? They're gonna have it's called Mahimi Carter, but it's like, yo, where you get that from? They go like, ah man, that's I'm big homie. So
Mm-hmm.
I got you know what I mean, these pieces you can't even touch. So I feel good, yeah, the yellow real bright and you know, still got the layer of the hoodie, you know what I mean? So I'm out here.
Indeed.
Yeah, you
Just like just like
outside.
just like Benga said, you can't stop the sun from shining, so you know how that go. You know that's what
That's what
Sincere
brought the
said.
yellow out today.
Yes,
The
you
whole
know that's what Sincere
Sunday sun vibe. Let's
when
begin. Let's rise.
remember when Bun started going to the minister and started, changing the game, so you can't stop the sun from shining.
That's a fact.
Hey yo,
That's
Bun started getting the light on him, you know what I mean? Start thinking different.
that
Yeah,
movie
word.
fucked up Nas' whole career. He never got a role after that.
Man.
Man, all that cool shit, man. Listen, niggas don't want to see that in no film, man. That cool shit is yeah,
Nah,
because whatever, B. Wanna go home? Take you home.
nah, nah, since sincere. As far as movie character, sincere, he up there.
Yeah, he
Not
wound
did
up
his thing
coming
with
out
that
on
piece.
top. He
Yeah,
wound up
No,
coming out
we
on
not
top
talking
when
about.
he slid to Africa.
Now I'm
what
just talking about how
T-Boz,
people love it. Like people know, if they know, like they gonna get respect to
Nah,
Sincere.
Sincere
Like
was the ultimate sucker in Belly, bro.
what?
nah,
He
Sincere,
was the
hey, remember when
ultimate
dude?
sucker in Belly.
he was
When
not.
dude
He was
jumped
not the
down?
sucker.
Sincere up strap,
I love
bust.
y'all, man. He was a sucker in Belly.
So your man Tommy was the truth using Sincere's name when he got locked up.
I'm saying that's fucked up shit, but those was rules of the game. What you want me to use my
What you
name?
mean that's
I'm on
rules of the
How
fire.
was
game?
Sincere? How
I'm
was
on
Sincere?
fire.
That's
What you?
that
I'm
other
out
shit
of
right
town,
there.
bro. You want me to use my name? I'm on
Yo,
fire.
nigga, don't
Yo,
use my name,
listen.
nigga.
Why
Yo,
not?
Banger, hold up.
You don't
Banger,
look the same as me,
hold up.
nigga. Fuck is
Yo,
you, my
what
brother? I'm
about
trying to get out of a fucking hole. They
yo,
gonna
yo,
go Dbanger, put us
what
both
about when
together one day.
what
Look at
about
us.
when the shooters try to drop him when he jump outside the barber shop?
I'm glad
Sincere
you said it. I was gonna say that first.
Dang this man.
With the
Gave
Desi.
the strap. I'm going to take care
With
of
the
this.
Desi.
You feel me?
Word,
No
that was
hezzy.
gangster.
What?
Yeah, I
What?
forget that this is the same little nigga that DMX had stripping in the house, right? But he want to test you. That's
the
what
thing.
y'all forgetting.
What that
Y'all
mean?
forgetting that this is the same little nigga
If
that
he
was on
did,
that couch going, word, son. Watch, you gonna get yours. You gonna
And
get
that-
yours.
but
And
he came
He came at
to
X.
kill
I
that
mean,
man.
Nas. Yeah. No, we
came
ain't
to
coming.
kill
He still came. Yo, let me talk to you for a second. He sunning this nigga all up, grabbing Nas. Yo, let me talk to you, son. He luring him to his death.
hold up.
Y'all ain't see the whole joint?
Why
You
was he
forget that
sucking?
part?
Why was
All
he a
right,
sucker?
let
You
him
forget
finish
when he
his
coming out like,
conversation
nah,
first.
son, nah,
Let him
son.
finish his
I
Let me get
remember
my,
that.
yo,
And
sucker.
when it
How
was
you gonna
time,
get
when it was
lured to sleep? A nigga come to you, put his hands around you. You gone, bro. You lucky it's a movie. Right? You put your hand, boom, nigga, fuck him. You know that's to lure you to sleep. I don't get to touch you and all that. You really thorough. Why he ain't touch Buns?
Buns wasn't there.
He wasn't
He was
having that
not
nigga. He
there.
told that nigga strip. He stood in the same spot because he wasn't feeling that energy off that fucking couch,
Sincere
nigga.
was a sucker. Wow.
I'm
Hey,
saying,
listen,
I
Yeah, man.
I'm
understand, but
giving
See,
it.
look how he was moving. He was a sucker. I understand. You would say he a cool dude, but in the streets, we would go like, he not made for this. So it's not really a sucker, but he wasn't made for the streets.
but check it. But pause though. See, this is what I love about being your own therapist, right? That is true. What niggas in the street would say. That nigga wasn't made for that, right? But that nigga still clapped that nigga when he had
Slapped
to.
him. He was ready.
Still
His life was on the line. That's defense.
That's the point.
I'll let you take.
One more
I'm
thing.
sorry.
This is the
Now,
other
please
thing
let
right
Banger
here.
finish because you know when we go in between, he hates the row with
All
all of us. He got
right.
had a flaw.
Nah, because it started with Hogg. Hogg had the point. Finish what you. I ain't gonna forget, Lynn.
This
Go
is
ahead.
Oh,
this
I'm sorry
what
because I still see you look at they got the bad face. You got big.
Nah, this is what I was saying. You saying he not built, but think about this.
For the streets.
The whole premise was he had 1 foot in, 1 foot out. He didn't want no parts of that. So that's what the energy was coming from. It wasn't like he wasn't built for it. He was just seeing that it was more.
But
Because you gotta
understand that
think,
he was seeing him.
Nigga who is
at
built for the
how the movie
streets.
start.
No, you
They
right
pull
indeed. Them
they
going,
pull
them
the
busting
kick
the
door.
move, them pulling the caper, whatever the
Thank you.
case. Now we getting that
He was
money.
with
Now we
all
taking
that.
it from a caper to actually. I understand we hustling and now we got to do a little bit more. True
He
indeed.
started thinking like I'm a little over this. I got a new baby on the way. I don't really want to do this no more, but I still got to keep the lights on. I gotta, you know what I mean. So it wasn't like he wasn't built for it. He was just
You're right.
really
Now
over
listen
it.
in the streets. We
Go
did
ahead.
one fucking lick and you quit. You're not built for this.
Nah,
That's
bro.
how it
Look,
looked to us. We
they.
see you pull one lick.
That's
Now
what
you
I'm
talking about
saying.
you want to move you and your wife to Africa.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
This is
saying,
what
Lan.
happened in the
That's what I'm
movie.
saying. That's what I'm saying, Lan.
This
The
nigga
movie
Lynn.
set. We just see what we see. Him and Buns been tight forever. They've been doing that. That was
No,
regular.
no, but no.
That was just what
We
we
don't
saw in the
know if that was
movie.
regular. We just know that this
He
was.
said it was regular.
He know that this
Bruh, they
was an
said they was
operation
always
that
with it.
Buns was always with. No, Buns was always with it, and you would just follow along.
Nah.
Yo, listen. You say sincere that nigga, that character or whatever, that's not built for the streets. But I say, for one, nigga, who is built for the streets, nigga? Ain't nobody born built for the streets. The streets ain't nothing to be built for. Like
Streets is a myth.
that's nothing to like. That's hold up, let me finish, my nigga. Like
I didn't
that's
say
nothing.
nothing.
You can't put that shit on a resume. I survived in the streets this amount of years. Like
Why
at the
can't
end of the
you?
day, like when you pull up at the gates or when you about to check out of here, ain't nobody gonna be standing over you like, yeah, you was a real nigga in the streets, but I'll see you on the other side. Like fuck out of here with all of that.
Yeah.
For one. Then for two, at the end of the day, that nigga wasn't no street nigga, but that nigga was a smart ass nigga. He had that Desi on him. The nigga got up on him because he was familiar to him. Because I'm a familiar, friendly type of nigga, right? But I'm also that nigga that would. So, like, at the end of the day, like, the nigga walks up on him, he familiar to him. You feel me? He got the Desi, so he claps the nigga. He don't panic, right? First, he talking to his man with his seed. His man, AZ, that dude, he
bounced on you, said.
He did what he had to do to get up out of there with his seed, and then Sincere was on point to peep that. So he peeped Kid and his man, one. Then he got up on him only because he was familiar to him, right? He like, oh, look at this nigga, suck ass.
He didn't get up on him. He said, yo, let me talk to you for a minute, son.
Right, but
so what he said.
All right, but at the end of the day, that nigga was smarter. You know what I'm saying? Because he got up out of there. So
all that shit.
He handled everything. When Buns, you talk about how solid Buns was. Every time Buns was jammed, he called Sincere. Sincere got it right. Yo, go to Ox. I give him the whip. Boom, boom.
Yeah.
Yo, he making everything goon. Like he was handling his business.
Nigga Buns was pinky.
All that shit is fantasy.
You right. Listen. Y'all perception is off.
Hopped on a flight.
Y'all perception is off. He was
Juice was the realest movie of all time.
He did everything that didn't take anything to be done. You took my car that I told you to take over the Buns to Buns.
Buns pulled up when the feds was at the crib. Buns pulled up. The feds had his crib lit up like fireworks. Who? Sincere. Yo,
yeah, he calling them to make sure you right. What's going on with you, bro? Why everything ain't clicking over there? What's going on over here? That's why he called him. You heard him. Yo, shit over here real silent, bro. Why you ain't like me? Y'all heard X because you not no street nigga and he already knows this. He can tell by your actions. Yo, why you ain't like me, son? All right, whatever. But you take that and do that.
You know what it is, too, about that shit? X is a projection type of nigga, and that's what the average nigga would do. You feel me? Like, they project they shit onto you, basically. Like, why you ain't feel, nigga? Because I ain't you know what I'm saying? I ain't erratic like you.
He said, what? He said, what you think I gave you up now, man? What's all you
nigga telling him? He said that because he said that banger because we are supposed to be partners. And we got this little
nigga, just because we partners don't mean we gotta go down together, nigga.
Brother, if the FBI coming, nigga, why they ain't coming? Hold up. I disagree, brother. I disagree.
I'm moving different than you.
I disagree.
I gotta get.
There's no way that we have a criminal organization and we are partners, and the FBI is at my door, and I'm like, yo, fam, they ain't say nothing to you, and you asking me why they supposed to be at my door, bro? These FBI, these niggas do homework.
Right.
Me and you, these niggas ain't just jumping out the gate.
Get the feds Buns was on the front street. Buns went to Nebraska.
I understand you
Buns
saying that.
Went to Nebraska. Buns was serving on the corners. Buns went to Nebraska. Buns was serving
on the corners. They died out when the Buns wasn't
him and Knowledge was out there. They went. That's what they went to the Knowledge when.
Buns only went to drop off the same way Sincere did. When Sincere was out, he was out. Remember, he said, "You want to go home, nigga? I'll take you home."
They was not in.
They was both riding and cruising out there together. The whole thing was, and I'm not even saying that it was.
Okay,
that was the reason.
You right.
But the whole thing is, I want to see why you not knee deep in it like me, nigga.
Yeah, you right.
And if your character's already suspect, what he's saying to you really is, hold up, nigga.
And where it go back to?
But he kept it thorough. Sincere was like, "Yo, what you think I gave you? What's the matter? Like, I'm your man. I'm not. That's not. I'm not on that time."
But Hogg, what did you say? He had some explaining to do. That nigga had to let that be known right away. What you think? I gave you up? Because he even knows it looks suspicious, bro.
Yeah, right.
I don't know what it was. Now we can find out what it. At Retro, we found out what it was. I'm not gonna fake it.
I'm sincere, bro. You know what I mean? To the point with this. Even when I was out in PA, this is a perfect example. When we was out there moving around, We wasn't on nothing crazy, right?
I'm about to
But
say
we
we
was
was.
out. We was in the mix. We was in the mix, right? But we'd be out sometimes at the end of the night. Catch a shake up, yo, Hog. We about to go XYZ. You don't move like this. We'll shake up and God go that way, they'll go that way. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So it's like it's not like I was not no street cat myself. You know, I was
But we're
just
not gonna
born
put
and
that
raised
in
in
that
church.
situation because that's just it's general in some
No, what I'm
different.
saying is I can relate to sincere because not without putting my hands on stuff, I know how
Yeah,
to conduct
I
myself.
could
I know how to
definitely,
move, and
I
cats
could
will
definitely.
respect that. You know what I mean? To the fact where if it came to the situation, you know,
but
we
you
gonna
doing that
raise up
is
where we're
only
supposed to
making
raise
that
up.
character seem a little bit more fishy because you would be the one that would say, bro, I wouldn't play like I'm no street dude, but I can identify with the street. I
Yeah.
can fool niggas where they thinking I'm street if I make moves or I talk to you for a second, but I'm not a
Nah,
street
but then
dude. This is all I'm saying
my
about it.
point was that's what they do. Like they're like, oh, how we about to go do X, Y, Z.
So
I
let
know
me.
you don't move like this. This is how they talking to me. Like, I'm telling you, this is
Mhm.
how they telling you. You don't
Yeah.
move like this. I'm like, yeah, you right. We shake up. I go this way. They go that way, and we'll link up tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So I had that line. I knew, like you said, you gotta think for yourself. Be a leader, not a follower. So I
Hmm.
knew what I was not going to do, what I
Yeah.
could do, or whatever. If it came to situation, we had to knuckle up. Boom, boom, boom. I'm in the mix, but I
Yeah.
know I'm not gonna go over here,
No,
do
it's
this,
not
do
trying
that.
to
You know what I
take
mean?
away nothing from nothing. I'm just saying you just said sincerity is like a you. So you was just saying you
No, I
identify
said
with him.
I can relate to him. Yeah,
Yeah, so I'm not trying to say that takes away from anything. We already know
yeah,
you
yeah,
get down.
yeah,
I'm just saying, by you saying you can relate to him, that just makes my point. And you saying I'm not into that dumb shit, and I'm not gonna
yeah,
go.
yeah.
So if you get that out of his character, and that's what I got out of his character, and I'm saying that's not what it. That's like a string of bell in the street. That's just I think we both made the same point.
Yeah, you
All right.
right.
So
Like I said, I just
what
don't
you?
think dude was a sucker. You said sucker, I was
I
like,
didn't
sucker.
say a sucker. I'm saying in the street, he wasn't for that life. I'm not. There's
You
too many.
call him a sucker, B.
Well,
Yeah, he
if
did.
you all right, if we could go back, we'll see. That nigga said
You
that
call him
sucker
a
Yeah,
so
sucker,
hard.
yeah.
B.
I'm
That's
gonna
a
admit
fact.
it. I'm
That's
gonna
what
admit it
that's what
because
got
look
me.
how
That's what
hard
got me
Yeah, and
hyped.
you
I
call
know,
him
Like
a
I
sucker.
sucker.
know, I know because I'm sitting here when Hogg's saying that, and I'm
Yeah,
like, I'm that
but
nigga, but
I still remember
outside.
at some point Hogg saying you saying the sincere character. So we still saying the character, and he wasn't no street nigga is a sucker, meaning that like he wasn't thorough for that role. That was the whole point. It's not saying actually, yo, I don't fuck with those kind of dudes. That's a sucker ass nigga. No, we taking it literal. Even when you going, what is the streets? The streets is a myth. But in this movie, the myth had two leaders and they had rules. And that's all I'm going by. What was the rules to the street and what you chose? Not saying what was right or wrong or what made sense. Or if it's you feel me? I'm just saying what was going on in the situation. That's
That
all.
movie was that movie to me. It's not better to me. My favorite movie of all time is Juice because it was more real to me
You
in a
relate to
sense.
it more often. It's
Huh?
something you can relate to more.
Yeah, more of Juice was more of
More
what I mean. That
type of
other
street shit to you. Us
yeah,
chilling as crews, getting into dumb shit as a
shit,
crew,
yeah,
running around from
Yo,
crew.
but
and
Bishop
shit
banged
Juice
happened.
his
helped me.
man. Bishop banged
We're
his
not
man. How was that
questioning
more?
Yeah, Juice
but
was
that should
It
happen.
traumatic.
ain't.
But
It happen
listen,
all the time.
Bishop banged his
What?
man out of fear.
Yeah,
Fear of
How?
you because
Nah,
y'all
he
did
banged this man
something.
out of
He
yeah,
had
jealousy.
the hammer.
You think
Bishop had the
Jealousy.
jealousy?
hammer.
Nah, I
and
think
he
it's out of
told him don't reach for it.
y'all both taking it out of perspective. I think Pac killed his nigga out of fear.
He
Fear
told him don't
because he
reach.
already crossed the line and killing somebody. He know he's the only one that's really gonna have something to do. So in reality, he's trying to control the situation, and he wasn't the toughest nigga. So if you tried his character, he was always gonna fight because he had he always had a shoulder. You
Chip
see
on
how
the
he
shoulder.
looked at
Yeah,
his
chip on the
pops and
shoulder.
all that.
Yes,
So
Yeah,
yes, yes.
that was just his character. I don't think he killed him. He killed him out of fear. Even when he did it, you see it was a mistake.
Nah,
yeah,
but what he said was that I mean, it made sense when he said it, but what he said was the nigga went for the gun. You don't do that shit. Don't nobody do that shit. Like
yeah.
That's what your
you'll never do
established
that shit.
mind. That's
That's
what
what
your
he said.
And
So
established
that
mind said.
and
so
Your
he
fear,
said,
we
but what I'm
seen the
saying
fear in your
is
face. We
and he
seen the actual incident happen. You've
like he
said
said,
that,
ain't
yeah,
no
once
one
you
man.
was a little bigger and walking around, once they knew you was the shooter, and now it's don't mess with me, because I got the gun, nigga, and I'll
Yeah,
lick them off. Once
yeah,
you
but
got
when you
that,
go back to the scenario or the situation though, as far as like they basically saying, like, listen, we all in this for one. For two,
mhm,
we got to get rid of this hammer. Yo, we gotta get rid of the hammer, y'all.
But
Yo,
no, Raheem
you
bugged
right.
the fuck out.
Yeah,
You weren't
Raheem
supposed to
thought
try to
ain't no
grab no
one man
fucking
above the
gun from
crew.
no nigga. You don't grab no
There's
gun
no
from no
one man
nigga.
above the
Nigga, I
crew.
said that
That's
part
Okay,
true.
first.
he
I
killed
said that part
Raheem.
first.
You
But
right,
why
Banger.
was he trying to kill Q and then he tried to kill Steel? He trying to kill all
Cause
his
they ain't
people?
trying to.
I
Yeah.
don't think he was trying to kill him, man.
This nigga was
That,
hunting these
He took
niggas, yo.
Steel
This
in
nigga's
the joint.
bugging.
He said,
after
you know
he
what?
seen Steel talking to the police and acting
Yeah.
like you was cutting them off, he was doing it out of fear. You niggas is the only ones that know what's going on, bro. Now when the police is approaching us and I see y'all niggas moving sideways, y'all niggas not saying the same story. Y'all,
Steel ain't saying no. Nobody talked
Oh,
to
so
cops.
it was
Everybody got pulled
paranoia?
in.
it was. I told you
So
from
you
the
They was
guys
talking.
beginning, it
became
was
paranoid.
paranoia.
Yeah, like
He was
paranoid.
paranoid. He didn't want. He
Not
knew he was the only
justifying it.
one that was gonna be in trouble.
I ain't justifying that shit because that shit was
What
traumatic
he
for
seen?
me.
He seen himself getting jumped by Rodamez and these niggas. They're
And
about to
then they
fuck him
dipped
up.
on him.
And he
Yo.
see y'all two niggas at the corner and y'all go, hold up.
I'm gonna
Nah,
tell you.
come
I'm
on.
gonna tell you why you wrong, right? When Bishop upstrap on Steel, he said, "See it? That's what it's all about." He said, and Steel was like, "Don't you get tired of this? What you gonna do?" You know what I mean? He wanted the juice. Bishop
Nigga,
wanted
what was
the
the name of the
juice.
movie?
No,
Juice.
That's
Nigga,
what I'm
that ain't
saying.
that was
He upstrap on
fear.
Steel. Steel was like, "Don't you get tired of this, man?" Woo, woo, woo. Like he
He
like that's
wanted
what
him to
it's
be
all about.
scared.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
It was
That's
about
what
the
it's all about
juice,
right
nigga.
there.
It wasn't
Yeah,
about
that's what it's
it wasn't
about. This and
about
that.
no it was
See
about
how
the
you looking right
juice.
now? And
Mm-hmm.
and they all
So
got
that's
took
why
in. They all got took in and interrogated by the cops. No one said nothing. So Bishop wasn't in the right to go try to kill his people. Nobody said nothing. Or
Nobody said he
if
never
they
was in the
It
did, they
right.
would
wasn't in the
not
right.
let him go. They wouldn't have let him go. So
You're
Steel
right.
didn't say nothing. He like, don't you get tired of this, man? Well, why you doing this and that? Banged him. Like I thought we all gonna work out. Boom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He just like you said, paranoia, and then the
Nah,
power.
because he did that because they was like Bam said, they was trying to duck him. They seen him get jumped and all that.
Yeah,
So he's like,
y'all
all right,
wasn't my peoples no more.
yeah,
Now y'all
that's
became
all.
enemies. Y'all was going,
nah.
because in his eyes, Rodamez and them niggas
Okay,
could have killed me. I
right.
had
Yeah,
to
they
kill
could have
You right.
killed
You
him.
Rodamez.
right.
Y'all
You
ain't
right.
see
So
that?
I know what you're saying
Y'all
now. I know
forgetting I
what you're
had to
saying.
yeah,
kill Rodamez?
yeah,
I forgot about that.
You
Yes.
forgot
yeah,
that nigga caught me and that I had to
Yeah.
catch
Yeah. Yeah.
Riverside, motherfucker.
yeah,
Yes. Right.
I'm
You right.
becoming a different. Every
Y'all
no
right.
disrespect, you
yeah,
know what they saying? Like they say, every
He made that
kill
move.
changes you.
yeah,
He
Every
made that
time
move
he killed
after.
somebody, it changed his
Yeah.
attitude. He became
Right.
more comfortable with it. Now this is who I am.
mm,
Now fuck that, and y'all fear it? Say
Yeah.
something,
yeah,
pussy.
Yeah.
You feel
yeah,
me? He
Yeah.
became
Yeah. Q told they seen him. They seen him getting pressed. Q
yeah.
told Steel, let's go. And we gonna go the opposite way. Bishop saw that.
And these niggas jumped me and all that. Kick my. If the
You
He
police
had
right.
ain't come, what
already
they could
You
have
right.
did?
You
violated
right.
them.
You right.
He
You
had
right.
What they
already
could have did, bro?
he had already
Yeah.
violated them.
But
And this
but
that
nigga,
nigga
Q
was crazy
hold
Q and
up,
though.
Steel should have ran down on Rodamez and
Yeah,
them
they
when
but
he
hold
had
still, you
up though.
still my
Bishop in the
niggas. Y'all
corner.
still
But
break up the situation,
but hold up
especially if you
though.
think I'm gonna catch a
Yeah,
body
yeah, yeah,
now.
yeah. Go ahead,
But hold
Bango.
up though.
Go ahead.
Like I understand. I get the concept of it. But that nigga had already violated them, and this nigga had already bodied Raheem at this point.
And then went to his mother house.
This
He
nigga had
wasn't
That's your
already
supposed
mom.
to.
hold up, pause. This nigga had already bodied Raheem, went to the funeral, hugged his mom, like all of that, and then violated them, and then they happened to be outside and see him with his back against the wall, and y'all niggas is like, go help him.
All right, let me change the scenario then.
He had already bodied Raheem.
All right, let me
and
change the
they
scenario.
friend, their bestest friend,
All
and
right,
hugged
let me
his
change
mom.
it. But you
I
said
know
body
niggas
them.
that
But
go
you
to
said body
funerals.
him as it like it had a malicious act. This is why I'm gonna change it all up.
That nigga
What
did
if
have a malicious act. He went to
he's
the
scared to
funeral.
death after he just shot a nigga in his fucking
That
head
nigga
and
was
you
not
go to
scared to
grab the
death.
gun?
We
He
Yeah,
made a
arguing,
move.
like we debating it.
He
Yo,
made a
you go
move.
to
We
grab the gun
debating it.
after a nigga
yeah,
who
he
never
was
caught
scared.
a body catches his first
Yeah,
fucking
he was
body
scared.
and
He was
you go
scared.
to grab the gun.
Bitch say he made a move.
He
He
just
said
killed the
he made
nigga
a move.
for
Yeah,
being
he was
No, he
scared
scared.
because
didn't.
the
He said,
nigga just
no, he
quit.
didn't. I was
And
looking
knowing he
dead
got a
at
gun,
you.
and you gonna tell me you gonna grab the gun from him?
Yeah,
Yo,
That
bro.
wasn't the right move. It
Yo,
that
wasn't
bro.
his.
nigga
He didn't make the
Yo,
right
bro.
move.
No, he
Raheem always
didn't,
want to
man.
be
I
the
was looking right at you.
Yo,
yeah
bro.
Raheem.
I had already said that part. You get
Mhm.
what I'm saying? As far as the aggression and him coming towards him to go grab the gun. Yeah, like that
No, but
wasn't
that's the whole reason
that
that it
wasn't the
escalated to
door.
pass to
But
their
what I'm
crew.
saying is I was just debating I was just debating when you were saying that he had clapped him out of fear. I was saying that this nigga was already after the juice. Like he already.
I don't think
Yeah.
that's how it was
He
perceived,
was.
and that's what the movie.
What I'm
Yeah, I
saying
believe
is,
you.
what I'm saying is, before the act is committed, you go in there in your mind. The nigga had already made his mind up before he got the hammer. Once he got the hammer, it wasn't.
Anybody,
It wasn't no wins with
That's.
nobody.
I don't think that's.
It wasn't no. That's what switched him.
Bro,
That's what turned him on that hammer.
Y'all not
And
paying
I said the
attention.
wrong thing when I had said like the jealousy, but he always like
Yo.
he had his little thing with Q already.
Yo.
So that
Yes,
was
he
one.
did. Yes,
Let
he
me say
did.
one
And
thing.
then what helped him? What
I'm gonna
helped?
paint it for y'all because I'm
What
gonna help
helped
y'all
him?
change the whole
But no,
situation.
Ben, but Ben, remember you forgot this. What about the robbery in the bank? I mean, in the store, and then he said, "Oh, we should have been in there with him." So he had that mindset, like, "Yo, I want to get into some shit."
No, he
He
wanted.
was
And
He
then
already
y'all
wanted to
gave
get.
him.
He was already a crew that wanted to get money. He always said that, but not this. Listen to this point, and this
Yeah.
point is the key point of all of it. You have to pay attention to his character. Y'all saying he killed Raheem. This is
Right.
the way he killed Raheem. Yo, what you did? What you did, man? Yo, why you killed? Yo, man, he made a move. Yo, still said your name. Yo, where's he at?
Yes.
Where's
Yeah.
he at?
Scared.
Those are
What
the
are y'all
things he
talking about,
said.
bro? The nigga's
All you're
fucking scared.
saying is, all
Give me
you're
the
saying is,
gun.
all you based.
Ah,
Yeah.
But we're just repeating the things that he said after.
I'm repeating
But the
his.
mindset, he had
That's what I'm
already
trying to
clapped that.
draw. His mindset. His
Bro,
mindset wasn't there. He was already scared. He mumbling,
bro,
Yeah.
yo, the
it
nigga,
wasn't.
they said his steal name. They did this.
Yeah.
Yo, I didn't know. He made a
Yo,
move.
bro.
He's
Yeah.
already
He's scared,
scared.
but Banger, he's right because you know why he's right because he wanted to play that tough guy shit, but when it really came down to it, he was like,
He
"Oh
was
shit!" Like
already
he was
scared. You
scared.
ain't see how he was bugging, how he was walking in the corner
Yeah,
by
he
himself,
wasn't
turning
no.
around.
Yeah,
Yo, bro.
Yeah.
he
Yo,
wasn't.
bro, check it.
Mm-hmm.
The first body was the old man, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Old
That
No,
man
the
nigga,
first
Quillis.
body kind of happened simultaneously. That's what
yo,
I'm
bro,
saying. You taking that away.
yo,
It
bro.
was like 1-1 because he
Yeah.
hit the old man and then you chastising him right after he hit the old man. He bugging out and he hit you.
Yes.
But that's just, nigga, that's just basically, oh, it's all right, man. We know you didn't
It's
mean it.
not
No,
as
no,
all
no, no.
right.
That
I'm
nigga
saying
dead.
you taking away the
That
conditions. You
nigga
making
dead.
it seem like me, Raheem, and us went out for a hit. Raheem got on my nerves. Bang, nigga, shut the fuck up. I'm in control of this crew. I got the juice. No, it didn't happen in that light. It
All
happened
right,
in
Nah.
I'm
You right. You
feared.
right.
I'm
all right, bro.
scared. I made a move too
I'm with
fast,
you on
and
that.
damn, look where I'm at.
All right,
I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm
so
with you
what
on
I'm
that.
saying is,
And then every kill after that, he started getting, you know what I
It's
mean?
Yeah,
Like you said.
maturing. I'm becoming a murderer now. Now I'm
Yeah.
in. Now I know y'all fear it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
You don't want to be my man no more.
I'm a
You better
shooter.
be. I'm
I'm
the
a
nigga
shooter.
with the whistle in the hood.
I'm a shooter. Right.
Because you
Right.
see what I was so scared when he found out that oh got a gun. I heard Sweets gave you a piece. Where's that?
yeah.
Nigga was scared. I'm telling you.
hold up. But all I
That
was
nigga was
saying,
scared.
all I was
That
saying
nigga
was
was
this.
scared. He
All, all,
creeped up on that nigga.
He was
Nigga
scared.
got put in the water, B. I ain't like you.
Yo, that's crazy. yo,
Yo,
yo.
that's the
yo,
illest movie of all
so
time, man.
yo, what I wanted to say was
Sorry.
what I was debating is that the nigga Bishop, if we going off characters, still was not the most humblest, but basically I won't say the softest, but softest / humblest.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Q, all right. So Q, he had his vision, he had his goals and everything. Bishop,
Talented one.
yeah, the talents and everything. Raheem had the leadership skills.
Mine.
But Bishop, what was the?
Supposed to be the gunner.
He was with the
See,
shit.
he was
Live
with his
wire,
Listen,
live
bro.
wire.
listen,
He
He
was
was
listen.
with
live
No, no,
wire.
no,
his
no. Pause,
bro.
pause. What happened in the first scene of that movie when you seen his pop was on that dope Bishop
Yeah.
pop?
He got
So
the
you see,
comfy, his
everybody had a
pops, he got
different
it.
life.
Yeah.
Yeah, his pop was on
Right,
that shit.
right. So that's this is
Yeah,
all I was debating. So
yeah,
as far as characters, when I'm watching it, so mind you, mind you, I'm coming from that sincere realm we was talking about. Like I'm not in the hood. You
yeah.
feel me? That's why I said Juice was traumatic for me because I'm an only child, ain't got no crew. You feel ain't coming up with no crew. How I move, you get what I'm saying? So I'm like, what the hell? This is the type of shit that be going on.
It's
Like you
crazy. Let
feel
me
me?
give you a juice fact. Fact, and this is current events. It was just released currently.
Yes.
Omar Epps said was crazy. He said the realest shit. He said when we was filming Juice, right? I'm there, and the nigga Pac reads about baby being thrown in the trash, right? The nigga Pac, he go in the trailer and he writes this rhyme. He like nobody on the movie is paying attention to it because it's just like regular shit, da 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 da. And then about a month later, here you go when his record dropped. He got this joint. Brenda's got a baby.
Yeah,
So
that
that
was a
just
million.
confirmed the story when Pac told everybody, you probably heard it. He was like, who's Brenda's got a baby? He said, you know Brenda? He was like, who Brenda? It's like Brenda was on the front page of the news, another black girl, and nobody gave a fuck. So that just show you how strong it really was to him. And that shit was
You know what?
genuine. That nigga wrote that shit in the middle of Juice.
Yo, son, let
Yeah.
me tell you. Let me drop this too. Another one. Omar Epps was just on Joe Budden podcast a couple weeks ago,
Mm-hmm.
maybe last week. He said he only made 12 bands for that role.
Wow.
12,000.
Yeah.
They pay him 12 bands to play
But
GQ. That was his first. They was like teenagers, you know what I mean? But
yeah,
Yeah.
but he get the royalty checks now. Every time that shit, I know he get money
No,
off
he
of that shit
don't.
right now.
The
but he
niggas don't be
was
getting that. That's why
Fuck
Will
no.
had to
that's what
go
he was
back
talking
and
about.
get
That's
the
what he was talking
production
about.
shit.
That's what he was talking about, Pop. He was like, really, like that stuff was on the front end because like now if you get no, it's not real royalties like the
Like
music. You know
records.
what I mean? Like yeah, like
The only way
it's
you
not
get
like that. You get less and less and less and less as time go on for
yeah,
movies. That
with
was wild.
movies and,
That's
and,
what he
and
was saying.
sitcoms, the only way
Listen to the last Joe Budden podcast, not
you
this
get to
week,
get
last Saturday.
royalties on it is like Will and Martin did. Now,
Uh-huh.
what they do is after a certain amount of years, they come back to the network. Like Martin
Yes,
went back to
that's what he was
Fox,
saying. That's what
and
he
he
was saying.
acquired the rights for the Martin from Fox. So now
Okay,
he can sell it to other networks so it can
right.
play so he can get residuals. That's the same
Yeah.
thing Will Smith did. So that's why if you see the Fresh Prince on any network, you see now executive producer Will Smith.
Uh-huh.
The same way you should see with Martin because it's no
Yo, I
longer
thought that was just a crazy. I thought that was a crazy. You know what I
it's how
mean?
they
12
sell it
bands.
to other networks now. So that's what all of these
Right.
other new networks and all that shit. And you be
Yeah.
like, yo, so how they get this or how they get this?
On the
You got
streaming.
yeah.
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 You get the
But
rights basically
but
from the
Juice was
actor, and
a
that's how they get their residuals.
Yeah.
John Singleton movie, right?
I
I don't
believe it's
know.
first.
Yeah, it was.
For
It
real, it
was John
was.
Either
Singleton.
I didn't know that.
either him, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
because the
Juice is
Hughes brothers
before.
was Menace to Society.
Yeah.
Juice is before. Hold up. Juice is
Yeah,
before Boys in
Menace
the
to
Hood.
Boys in the Hood is who?
Around the same time, around maybe a year or two
No,
apart.
hell
So
no. I
you
think
said
Juice is
John Singleton did Boys in the Hood, and you just said he did Juice. So I'm asking which one was first. You said John
no. I don't think
Singleton's
he
first
did
Boys in
movie
Juice.
the
He
was
Hood
did
was
Juice.
Boys in
first.
the Hood. He
Thank
didn't
you.
do
That's what I'm
Boys in the
saying.
Hood and Menace was
John
first.
Singleton didn't do Juice, man.
He didn't do Juice. He did Boys in the
Who
Hood.
did
That's what I'm saying.
Juice?
Because John Singleton was you thinking about him, the Hughes brothers working with Pac for Minister Society, but they didn't put They didn't put him into that because Pac beat them niggas up. Y'all remember that when he beat
Yeah, I
up
remember.
the two producer brothers, the twins?
I didn't know the Hughes brothers did Menace though.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
because they were supposed to have him in for the role. I know it wasn't
I remember the Hughes brothers did.
or
Juice
even he
was
beat the shit out of John Singleton and it was for Boys in the Hood, but I
Juice.
think it was for Menace.
Juice was produced by David Hyman, Neil Moritz, and Peter Frankfurt.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
I
Yeah.
So
never
yeah, I
heard of
knew he
him.
ain't do Juice.
Yeah, John Singleton did. I was like, yo, who did it first? You said John
See
Singleton's
who
first
did
movie was Juice. I
Menace to
said,
Society? Was that the Hughes brothers?
Who?
Yeah,
Menace. Yeah,
the
that's
Hughes
Hughes
brothers
brothers.
did
Yeah.
do Menace.
Yeah, the
That
Hughes
is
brothers did
Menace. I know
Menace.
that.
Yeah.
yeah, Menace.
So
Now that's my
that's
joint.
the niggas that Pac beat the fuck up because they tried to ask him to do something in a role and that nigga wasn't with it.
That was with when he had to do the AIDS
Everest
test
Dickinson.
for
No,
Janet.
he did the AIDS test for Janet. He smashed
Okay.
Janet. That's the only reason
Oh
that
wait.
bitch asked him to take an AIDS test because she gave Pac some pussy.
Oh wait.
Asked that man to take an AIDS test for a kiss. I
Yeah,
would
that
have
was
took it
going
too. I'd
crazy.
have been like, yo, Janet want to suck this cock, God. Fuck she
Yo,
gonna tell me
Hey,
for a
yo,
kiss.
Janet and Paula Abdul. I had them on my wall as a shorty. Like I had like a mural of Janet and Paula. Man, them was the two females I
I don't want
loved.
to fuck up this
You know who
podcast.
it is now? Who is it
No,
now?
who is it?
Mulatto I love Mulatto, and I forget the other one.
Wow, the nigga that did Juice, he played in Scream.
Oh,
He
word?
was the little deputy nigga. You know who I'm talking
Yeah.
about?
Oh,
Yeah, that's
word?
him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. He did
Wow.
Juice.
Yeah.
Whoa.
He looked like a friend, but that was not but a friendship movie turning in like into
But
a gun
I think the real
scenario.
director was Everest Dickerson. I think he's 70 now. He did a couple of joints.
Yo,
He
that
did
was good. That was
Bulletproof
good
too. He did
conversation. That was
Bulletproof.
good.
I don't
That was
even
good
know what my
conversation.
favorite film. I'll tell y'all my favorite film on the low.
No, I'm sorry,
The
Arnez.
Five
Dickerson.
Heartbeats.
Nah,
Five
my
Heartbeats.
favorite, my number one,
Word the
Do the
mother.
Right Thing.
Uh
Yo, I was at a Knicks game on the elevator with one
Five
of my
Heartbeats is
coworkers,
epic.
and I saw what's
Leon.
dude's name, Leon.
uh
He was on the elevator with us, and all things for me to say or do, you know what I'm saying? That was the thing.
You
Nights
can't
like
change
this,
where we
I
were,
wish
Nutso.
that rain transfer.
You
and
call
he
him
didn't
Nutso.
even he wasn't even singing, so he looking at you like you bugging, nigga. Eddie Kane was singing that, nigga. He singing
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
fucked up part when he can't look.
yeah, I
Yeah,
was salty.
I still got it, yeah.
Yeah, I
Eddie
You
was
Kane
can't
was
salty.
change where we were, Nutso.
nah, that's yeah, that's
You can't
Leon.
Shep.
change where we
Tommy
were.
Shepard.
Leon not
Tommy
right, bro.
Shepard.
I seen
That's
the
Yeah.
above
bond
the
a
rim.
couple of times when I used to
Above the
work
Rim
at
was a
Yeah.
main movie too.
yeah, above the
Tom
rim.
Above
Tom
the rim,
Shepard.
yeah.
But I'm talking
Tom
about
Shepard.
five. To me, Five Heartbeats was epic. Beat like that was like niggas that's really like you really learn like it don't only have to be like your enemies. It could be niggas that you grew with and be close and family with. And y'all niggas got close knit bonds and y'all niggas get a hold of some fame and
Hmm.
fortune and shit just start clicking and go wrong between y'all
Hmm.
with regular shit. Like niggas lose their minds, even to the point where you fuck up with the labels and your label got you into some bullshit. You never
Hmm.
get no money. Niggas thinking this, that, and the third. Even when you can die for this shit, like it ain't no game. Um, it kind of show you everything, man. Even you got to be out there and you got to stay hot because you know once you get hot, you when you
Yes.
hungry, when your ass sliding, running from the number man, you can sing with all the spirit in the world. Once a nigga, you know, and you got to see the motherfuckers that send people at you so they can fuck
Yes.
you up just to fuck up your team.
You
It
get
kind
the
of
new
shows you
friends. You get the
everything.
new friends in your circle, and forget
Yeah,
about
Yeah,
wop
yeah,
wop.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I
the
mean?
leech
But
motherfuckers like Flash that just jump on your motherfucker for an album, and then he talking about yeah, see me next
Get
month.
hot.
Flashing
Yeah.
Ebony Sparks.
what do y'all think
Hey,
the move?
hey,
Some of
hey, hey, Len, what he say? What he say? What he say his record was? His next record coming out?
It's
Tell me.
lonely at the top.
is lonely
He
at the
already had
top.
it. He already had a single set.
Yeah,
He already had a single
I would
set.
like to
All
say
that.
yeah. I would like to take this award and say I appreciate you,
I got my
brothers.
new joint.
But today is my last day as a heartbeat. Yeah, catch me on this label if my new joint will be out next week. It's lonely at the top.
Hey,
Flash.
that's why I love you, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, my man know his movies, man. I
But
say, yo, what he say his
what are
movies?
some of the movies
Hey, yo,
that change Hollywood that
that
just
was
changed
so
Hollywood?
funny.
What do y'all think the top 5 movies?
His
For
Movies
debut
that
me,
record,
changed
his
Hollywood.
debut record after writing the Five Heartbeats. Flash is lonely at the top, son. Are you kidding me?
After
You
I
on
just
our
left the
shoulders.
top
You
group
on
in the
our shoulders,
world.
and now it's lonely at the top, bro. Come on, man.
Yo, they took the. He said, yo. He said, yo, you can't control your late, baby girl. Don't you think you overplaying your step just a little bit? He looked at the bitch like he knew he was wrong. Like, hey, she gonna check yo, got your woman to check yo.
Hey,
Like,
yo,
baby girl. Like,
but
yo,
yo,
it's a,
that
Baby doll
happened.
left him in the dust.
It seemed that happened in every group. NWA, New Edition, somebody.
Yeah,
no,
that's
because
what
you
Len
don't
was saying.
understand, bro. It
That's funny.
starts at the label. You not paid, bro. Niggas start, yo. I used to feel bad, and the nigga be. I be like, yo, imagine I put out an album that should get 15 likes, 15 streams. You be feeling bad, right? Be like, damn, man, did I do what I was supposed to? Now imagine this. You sell it out. You got hundreds of millions of records sold, bro, and you broke. And you know the nigga who got all these hundreds of millions, he used to just be your man. He ain't really paid for shit. This nigga just happened to go to a class and he swindled the fuck out of me when he told me to write or sign this or sign that or something. Cause how the fuck he get more money than me? And I'm the motherfucker out here with these platinum joints, bro. That nigga Mace said that shit on the other day. He said, I was with G Unit and I was with Bad Boy. He said, G Unit, I came to G Unit. He said, all them niggas had money. He said, yo,
Right.
rap is better as a group when you all had money. And when he said that shit, you know how bad that made me feel, B?
Right.
This is Mace crying about having money on his journey when we believe, yo, you was the
Yeah, a bad boy.
billionaire.
Yeah.
And you crying about it was so great that G Unit when we all had money. Now think about
Right.
who had money. Young Buck, Lloyd, Tony
Tony
Yayo.
Yayo.
These niggas have 500,000. Yo, this nigga talk about Tony Yayo. He talking about Lloyd Banks, Young Buck, and gaming these niggas about them having money. When you was around Biggie, you was
That's
around,
crazy.
yo, Puff, you around
Yeah. You had one.
Mary J. Blige, you around, yo, my nigga. And you talking about Yayo and the money? Yo, I don't want to rap. Yo, Fitty, come find me, B. These
For
niggas
real.
not right, God. How you
Hey
got
yo.
how you
And what he
got
do?
Mace?
And what he
This
do? He
nigga
went and
served
signed. He
13
signed with
fucking
50.
million just off of Can Nobody Hold Me Down. Oh no, I got for Puff, bro. And you telling me this nigga is talking about Tony Yayo, Lloyd Banks. These
Nah,
is
for
niggas
real.
that you were not even trying to play them. I'm just saying when you talking about money and what a nigga
Bro.
has acquired in his career, these would
Yeah.
be the last ones I would think Mace would be so happy to be around. This nigga ain't say Hove. He ain't say
Yeah.
X. He ain't say, you
But
feel
it was
me?
is but the game was different by then though too. It was a lot of paper being thrown around.
But that's a
It was
shame
way
because it's
different.
always been
Yeah,
made.
but I'm just saying it's always the second one, right? Like
That's the
think
shame.
about when we talk about remember in Black History Month we just had all these people like Medgar Evers and Martin. They never reaped any of the benefits that they sacrificed their life for, sacrificed their blood for. We was recipients of that. You know what I mean? So it's the same way in that game because Mason them and that era, that '97 era of Bad Boy and Rockefeller, but it didn't trickle down till later when everybody was getting real paper. G Unit and all the other camps was coming up after that. So the beginning really very rarely reaped the benefits.
That shit is a shame, man. Like I say, who would want to be involved with something you like? I can't be. So that's why I say, as a rapper, I would
Mace
say,
went and signed with 52.
huh?
I said he went to sign with 52.
Yeah. And this is what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like the nigga going in reality, yo, Mace
Diplomats, all of
signed
them.
for
They was
50.
getting real bread back then, real bread.
And look at the talent, and look at the difference in the music, like even in selling
Hmm.
in those days. How
Nah,
Mace,
that's
that
what I
nigga
was saying.
Mace came out. Mace was on a burner. That nigga couldn't flop. What he was the
No,
only rap nigga with a R&B budget, talking
yeah,
that
that was crazy.
spice. And Jay-Z always said, "Who laughing?" That's somebody. Oh, check your own radio, nigga. You still be number two. That's why I love Jay-Z. So how nigga making more money? He said the nigga probably make more money off y'all. He said I probably make more money off your album than you. You see the response I get every time I come through. Like, check your own videos. You always be number two.
Yo, I'm losing recession. I'm gonna get with y'all. I'm gonna get with y'all though. It was good chopping it up with y'all, man.
You already know. We appreciate you,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
No
y'all
Show
be
doubt.
love
cool,
at that
man.
expo and enjoy
Till
yourself.
Wednesday. Ready.
All right, Hog, peace.
Come on, man. This niggas, he's saying you niggas talking real greasy on these R&B records. Nigga platinum million times. Nigga, check the credits. Who had the most spiciest lyrics you believe towards anybody? Where you just say, yo, I don't care what the nigga said, B, that nigga won. That nigga dissed that nigga, man. And it ain't
Nas
even
Nas against Jay-Z.
what he
Yeah, the
said
Ether
that made
joint,
you say, yo,
the
that
whole
nigga,
track.
Dick
don't do that.
sucking lips. He
Don't
said
that
with
wasn't
whiskers
that.
like a rat
Wait, come on,
and
let's say something more creative than that. We're
compared
not
to
gonna do it.
no, I'm just saying
Yeah,
when
we
he
not
said
we
that
not
line.
I'm
You
saying
ass, nigga.
we still you're right. I'm you all
Yeah,
right, I'm
I rock
sorry.
hoes,
I
y'all
don't
rock
want those
fellas.
lines. Go ahead.
He said, I rock hoes, y'all rock fellas.
Uh-huh.
And I said, oh shit.
Now you want to put you on the top fella, not fella.
Yeah. Said, yeah,
I'm a lyricist, so I wouldn't appreciate like that kind of, even though it is direct, so I understand what y'all
yeah.
saying. But I'm saying some shit that made you go, yo, hold up. That
Yo,
niggas, did you
I
hear
got
that?
another one. I got
What?
another one when Pac with it everybody on the hit 'em up joint.
Hit him up. Oh yeah,
But Pac
that was
was my nigga.
disrespectful.
I
That
love that
was
type of
banana.
shit. That
And that's
direct.
the
That was
second one.
banana.
First
That's not
off,
the
fuck
first
your
one they
clique and your
released.
bitch. You claim that.
Yeah, that was bananas.
You claim to be a player, but I fucked your wife. We bust on bad boys. You niggas fuck for yo. That was we used to. You know how Hit 'Em Up got treated
Yeah.
upstairs.
But Dre Day was the first that set it off on any of them. Dre Day, oh man. Mr. Buster. Yo, that nigga went at Luke E
No,
like,
that
oh
nigga,
my god,
yo,
that nigga, yo,
whoever
that shit was
wrote that
crazy.
shit right
For
there,
real.
yo, they was mad. Them niggas went at easy hard. That joint right there, that yeah.
But I
When
love
he just said that one
real
line,
Compton
that
City
shit brought back
G's.
that whole.
Real Compton City G's would have been hot if Dre didn't do Dre. You understand what I mean?
Yo, nah, but that,
That shit
nah,
was crazy. That video too. Oh
that,
man.
yo, we ain't going. That could be a whole nother segment. Like, who
Yeah.
had the most disrespectful videos? But outside
Dre
of
Day.
this
Yeah.
new shit, what they do. Dre Day would have been the front where they had Ezel playing Easy. Right?
Mm-hmm.
They probably kicked that nigga Ezel ass now. He go to Compton. They fuck around, find a little Easy. They don't like that nigga. You ain't got no more beggar? I'm trying to
I
think of
don't
some
have no.
foul.
When X
I'm
won
trying
at
to think of
Eminem, that
some
was a
more.
good one.
X went at Eminem. I never heard
Yeah.
that.
I'm gonna
When?
make me lose my mind. What do you think that was talking about here? Up in here, the kid ain't yours. You be like, so I love my baby mother. Soft up, soft up north white nigga. You know what I mean? Whatever he said. Come on, fam.
Oh,
I
you
didn't.
think that was going
I
on?
That
didn't
was
know
Oh, that's
that.
him.
bananas.
That
Listen,
is science.
That's bananas.
That is
yeah,
science.
that was him.
That could probably be a good
Them niggas
debate.
ain't want
Yeah,
nothing. Them niggas ain't want that with X. That's why I ain't say nothing. No.
that's a good one. I didn't know he was
Yeah,
that
That
nigga.
is a good one.
Pop put that to
yeah.
him.
I
He'd
didn't
be
think
like,
about that.
let me
Everybody know the kid ain't yours, and everybody know I love my baby mother. You know what I mean?
yeah, but that's so many hoods niggas never put that to
Yeah.
that'd be a good
But
one.
the whole and remember the Beanie Siegel and Jada Kiss was
No, the most
good.
unbalanced. Yeah, that
That
kiss.
nigga said you said something about you fat stink nigga. What bitch want to lay with you? I could. And when I put your cornrows on a what he said? Damn, I put your cornrows on the something. He said that was a good battle too.
I got
Oh,
something that
that
I
that
want
was iconic
everybody
right
to
there.
chime into, and I want to do this on live because I
What?
was looking at something on Facebook the other day, right? And it had a interesting list. The list was on a hip hop something, right? I think I shared it. I shared it on my page, so I'm gonna be able to get to it real fast. Give me 1 second. Now we're gonna have this, and this should be something that we always have on here, but we would have to choose our own structure, I would think, on how it goes. But I'm gonna start it off in a second with, let me see. Okay, we're gonna start it in hold up. I got this from Richard Jones. They posted this like 2 days ago, but this shit is crazy. And we gonna do it here. Papo, come back. I got to see this. Got to be everybody. Got to be up.
I'm here. I'm right here.
Nah, everybody got to be up. This got to be facial expressions and all that. We gonna get theirs opinion afterwards. There's not no answers to this. It's only our opinions. Overrated rapper of all times. You ain't mic'd up. Your mic, you turned your mic off. The overrated rapper of all time.
Overrated rapper of all time. I would say, damn, they're gonna hate me for this. Damn.
Oh shit.
He only had, to me, he only had one really good album. When you think about it, to me, and that album is a classic. So that one album, can carry his whole career. But I think overrated. Nah, I'll say, damn, overrated. Snoop.
Okay.
Oh,
I can understand.
That Doggy Style was a classic. So that one album
came out so hard it can almost manipulate the rest of your life.
Carry your whole career, but everything after that really ain't. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
ain't that? It ain't nothing compared to that. Yeah. I can understand that.
All right. Well, off the top of my head, yeah, but see, off the top of my head, the first name, well, the main name that's popping in my head right now is Soulja Boy.
Soulja Boy, okay.
You said overrated, but it's like a gimmick. You know what I mean? It's like
he got a gimmick. Y'all just don't respect what he do. He would be the first
what I mean
Kanye West in my eyes. So I wouldn't just take him for a rapper because he's a rapper who actually produces all of his music and produced other niggas' music, and so for me to just put him in that shell, I wouldn't do that. And he did come out with a sound and niggas follow for about 10 generations. That nigga been getting this kid music rap shit. So, but I understand. For me, the most overrated rapper I would have said is KRS-One. I would say that.
I never
liked him. I don't like.
I know, but
rapping. I don't.
But that don't mean you're overrated just because you don't like.
That's my belief. But they call you the God MC #1. You are not that in me. You are overrated.
Yeah, I didn't like. I agree
MC.
with the not liking.
No, but saying they say he's a Pentagon, he's the forefront, he's the Megatron. They don't talk about
that nigga wasn't fucking with Rakim or Big Daddy.
That's
King
another conversation for us to have. But don't talk about Chris.
Yeah,
he's an icon.
I just see KRS-One as a major pillar with the forefathers, with Kane, with Slick Rick, with
he wasn't.
LL, Slick Rick, Big Daddy, KRS-One, Rakim. Yeah.
Now, after we gave ours, now we can evaluate their answer and see if we agree.
What would they say?
Their answer was Jay-Z.
You said overrated rapper?
The most overrated rapper of all time.
Nah, he's not over. I don't think he's overrated.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Even though I don't
agree with it.
I don't. He's not.
I can agree with he has declined in years, but not never.
Overrated.
Now, all right, overrated female rapper.
Overrated female rapper.
Damn.
They don't let that many female rappers.
Yeah, they ain't really. Yeah, that's a.
So that ain't even.
But which female rappers that's out here that you might have heard of that you know is overrated?
I don't pay attention to too
many. The nicest ones make it. Like not even the nicest ones. But
all right, now I'm gonna say 3 of them, and that you might not know. What's that? Damn, I don't even know this chick name. That's what's funny. The black chick.
Is Iggy considered a rapper? Iggy is
Mega 3. What, a stallion? What her?
Not Mega Stallion. I was gonna say she came out years ago, but she really ain't make no mark yet. I forgot her name.
If I had to come up with an answer, I would say Iggy. Iggy Azalea. That would be the.
She's a rapper. I thought she was a singer.
Yeah, Iggy's a rapper.
That's why I was asking.
Who would you pick?
She was signed to T.I. That don't make her a rapper, but.
But no, you saying overrated of all time or just overrated in general?
It just says overrated female rapper. Just an overrated female rapper.
I don't know.
Pick a female that might have a buzz or might be hot in public eyes that you might believe just is overrated because you're not buying into it for some reason.
Cardi B? Nah, but I don't know. I can't.
But you like Cardi. You don't want to disrespect your
No, no,
Cardi,
no, no.
Cardi?
Cause you know what? Nah, cause I was listening to a song that she had on the radio, and I was like, yo, whoever wrote it, it gave me the feel of the cadence. Felt like Pac wrote it for her.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yo, that shit is so just the cadence. Whoever wrote it, I don't know if she wrote it, but it made me feel like Pac wrote it for her.
Oh, so you just feel like
So
she's not really authentic. She doesn't give you her
no, no.
own.
What I'm saying is before I used to think that, but now she's grown into. You know what I mean? She's
All
she's
right.
she's starting to put out good music.
All right. So you want to take that back.
Yeah, I want to take it back. Oh damn, I don't know. But can't say Nicki because I think yeah,
Can't front on Nikki, even if you don't like her.
can't say. Nah, I can't. You can't say she's overrated. I don't know, bro.
I'm trying to think of this chick name. If I can't think of her, I know y'all know she overrated.
Who?
Um,
She got music out that's on the radio now.
yeah, but she was supposed to be going at it with Nikki a while ago. A little dark skinned chick. She was I forget her name.
I don't know.
Well, it don't matter. So, cause
What's the next one?
no, I'm gonna tell y'all who they picked now.
Who? Remy Martin.
No, never Remy. I don't think
That's
Remy's
what I'm saying. Who?
overrated. I'm gonna get her name and tell y'all her name later, but I'm gonna just keep it going. You was right on this one with it from what they picked. They picked Iggy.
I
Oh, they
never.
did
I
pick
never. I
Iggy.
didn't think
They
she
did
was a
pick
rapper.
Iggy. No, but I don't think Iggy's overrated. I like her ability. I just can understand. You could say where did she come from? She's highlighted. That's what I would say. She's just like a piece that's put there already. Like you're a position piece. Like you was like it just seemed like it was tailored. Overrated rap group.
Oh,
Rap group
Overrated rap group.
of all any time, any era.
It just says an overrated rap group. It don't say of all times, and it has a lot, so it might say of all times later. So don't think about your all time leader.
yeah, that's another one.
Overrated rap group. See, I don't listen to a lot of the music now, so I can't.
It
So I'm
said
gonna have
it
to
didn't
speak.
say about now. It said overrated
Yeah,
rap.
that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna see. I'm
What's the
a
overrated rap group?
I'm thinking. I'm still thinking. So
Again, these are on my page on Facebook, so don't think that any of my answers are tailored or I made any of them up. And as you can see, I'm going to be opinionated. I'm probably not going to pick any of these. I probably pick one of these niggas that they said right, and the one that I picked, everybody in the world know how I feel about that. I didn't said it before,
What
so
you gonna say, Mob Deep?
no.
Oh, I was
I'm gonna
about to
just.
say, don't you
Oh, the
dare,
most overrated rap group that I
don't you
believe that
dare,
there was.
don't you dare
No, but
say
see, I
nothing.
know a lot of rap groups, so I would just be. But the
yeah,
most
that's why I'm trying to
overrated
narrow mine down right now.
rap group.
Kid and Play. I'm fucking around.
That could be it, though. That could be one.
Kid and Play.
That's a good one.
Nah.
They was overrated. It just was a time for their music. You feel me? They got that little window, and that little window worked for them, but that shit wouldn't work at
Oh yeah,
any
they
time.
ran with that.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
wouldn't
they
work
ran
at
with
any
that one though. They
time.
milked that shit, right?
Over rap group.
I'm still thinking.
Yeah, because for me to be overrated, first you got to be rated. So I'm
Yeah.
thinking about a
Right.
rap group that like is that I say yeah, them niggas ain't nice, you know. But in a rap group, I tell you, it always might be like I don't like Mobb Deep. I'm not a Mobb Deep fan. I'm not gonna say I don't like. I'm not a Mobb Deep fan, but my bug will just be Prodigy don't rhyme.
You
Like that
crazy?
don't
The
rhyme. Like,
earlier
that nigga don't
Prodigy?
say
You
shit
talking about
that
the
rhyme.
later?
Like that nigga
Yo,
don't be
Prodigy,
saying
yo,
shit
this
on
nigga,
beat.
yo,
Prodigy is a nigga who just talk on the mic. Yo,
nah,
done. Listen,
no,
last
that's the
yo,
older,
mission,
that's the
son, the
older,
nigga
older
missing.
Prodigy.
He was in the fishing. Then the nigga was in Beatmore. Had him in
Nah,
the trenches. That nigga, I'm rhyming because I gotta do it in sense, but he
nah.
ain't rhyming at none of these points. He just going.
It's a
Havoc,
war
like
going
I
on
said,
outside. No man is safe. Yo,
don't pick
that
the
little
one
nigga, yo,
rhyme
that
they made him rhyme.
the young
I'm
joint,
talking about, but
the
half
young
of these shit
Prodigy.
on
Oh
his
my
song, he don't be
goodness.
rhyming, B. So
The
I
simple
wouldn't
words
like
just through
I don't
movement.
see
Your
how you
minor. We
say
made
that.
you. You all up in this game and don't deserve to be
you
a
pick the
player. Don't
Be a
one
make me have
two
to
player.
call your
songs
name
that
out. Your
made
crew is
holler.
featherweight.
Cruise
And that might be
featherweight.
Havoc
Gunshots
that
can
you
make you
saying.
levitate.
That
I'm on
might
a
be
night
Levitate. I'm
sleep
Havoc.
of
only
my mind. Yo,
19.
That
you
might be
Now
crazy.
he's
Havoc
older.
verse you saying.
On
That
the
What?
might not
Aardvark
even be
transform.
Prodigies.
Which
That
one?
might be
That is
Havoc.
Prodigy.
Nah,
No,
it's
that's
Prodigy.
Prodigy.
Havoc was better than
I know.
Prodigy.
You crazy, nigga.
And he made the beats.
He
Yo,
made the
that nigga
beat
was a
set. Yeah,
beast.
you crazy, man. You disrespectful.
I'm keeping it real.
That's
As
what
you know,
made
I'm not
Have
gonna lie to
ill,
you.
but now Have they
Go
got their
listen
own
to Hell.
All
sound.
right,
Go
But he
my
listen to
like
nigga.
Hell on Earth. Go listen to Hell on Earth album.
All right.
oh yeah.
Most overrated rap group.
Yeah, I'm still on
Okay.
that.
Because I'm trying. He thought of a group. He picked Kid and Play. I want to pick something before I go because I don't want to act like I don't know a rap group. The most
All right.
overrated rap group. Hmm.
Yeah, I put No Limit.
You went with
Yeah,
No
I
Limit?
agree with you. I agree with you there.
I go
Yeah,
with No Limit.
I'll go with that. Yup.
Then that is it easy for then could I go with the um the Big Timers?
They part of Cash Money, right?
Yeah, the Big Timers, Manny Fresh and Birdman. The Big
Oh, that
Timers.
rap group. Yeah,
But
Yeah,
you
that
the
was
can't.
Big
like
Timers.
really
That's just because we in New
non-existent.
York, and that's not our type of music.
Don't do all
Maybe
That's
right.
what
that's
I
why.
was going to say about No
All right.
Limit.
Well,
Why
let
I
me.
picked
So,
All
No
right.
Limit
Well, let
like
me
that.
let
But
you know what they pick. Dipset.
that was in my
mm,
mind.
You said
You was going
overrated.
to New York? Wow. You know, I would have did. I got some type of. All right. The most overrated trap rapper. This should have took us an hour because we don't really fuck with them. But I can tell you right off the back a trap rapper that I know this nigga whack, and I know for a fact I'm going with that Yachty nigga, Little Yachty, the one with the braid and all that. Yeah, the first mumble rapper, him.
What about Young Jeezy?
Okay,
Yeah. Ooh. Nah,
that's
not
all right. I
that
feel you
shit.
with that.
Lil Yachty's a trap rapper though.
He not?
I'm
I
no, I'm
don't,
asking. Is he considered a trap rapper?
What's a
I don't
trap
listen
rapper?
to him. I don't listen to him.
I thought it
So,
was just the beats and the cadence and like the mumble of the rap shit. I thought that was trap. I didn't
I
think they
thought the
was
trap
actually
was
going
them
with
talk.
you. But trap, all right, trap is is it now? See, then we're gonna go from trap to drill. I thought drill was more like the kill 'em up, and I thought the trap was more like the calmer version of the drill.
I thought the trap was the drugs.
Eh,
I was off. I was off.
I'm not gonna say you off, but I don't take all of these niggas that talk that shit into no and into that life. Like I guess that's what they talking about, but they more talking about using this shit. So I'm not gonna say it like you feel me. They
Yeah,
use more drugs than they selling these records nowadays. So it ain't really
yeah,
no real old trapper mentality in these records. Is I take it
yeah.
as
So I
it's
was
just a
off
less
then
violent.
because I came up at first. I was thinking Ti. Then I was going to say Future, but that was only because Future had just said that he don't do no
oh,
I
drugs or
would say a
whatever.
nigga like
But
trap,
but the
like
trap.
Future. He
you know
went in
who I
and
think
make
I
it.
want to go back. Ludacris
Ludacris ain't
would be a
trap.
top. No, I'm talking about a top overrated rapper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
They
Oh, you
answer
would
for
pick
that.
Luda for that?
They answer for that one is Young Boy, NBA Young Boy. All right. The next one is the overrated. This is a stupid, but they've got it. Overrated dead rapper, meaning a rapper who got light when he died, but they don't believe that your music was that good
They
still.
better don't disrespect Pac and put his name on there,
No, we
cause I
asking you
wouldn't take
how
that.
you feel. I
I
already know
doubt
they.
anybody would say Pac.
Yeah, like
They
that's
better.
undeniable. If you got a movie, they can't do that. I don't think couldn't be
Um,
overrated. You done got too many, shades of their life.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't have
I
one
don't
for
know.
that one.
Well, I wouldn't
I
have
don't
one
even
neither.
have
They
one for
picked
that
Triple
one.
X though. Overrated rappers under 30.
I don't
So
know these niggas. I know
that's like
Age
this
of Another Man.
generation right now, then, right?
Well, for that one, they picked Lil Yachty. So
Yeah, yeah, that would be
overrated,
this gen. Okay.
overrated storytelling lyricist. Somebody that they say is a mean storyteller. That shit is overrated.
Wow, that's a good one.
Chance the Rapper. I don't know. I'm just saying some
You
shit. I
might
don't know
feel
if
like
he.
his stories is whack. I don't know.
I've never.
I
I
never
don't
gave him a chance. So I
Yeah,
wouldn't put him on the
I
most
didn't listen
overrated.
to
I
him.
Storyteller.
wouldn't do that. I ain't never give him a chance.
Storytelling rapper. Let me see, man. I know who the greatest of all time is. I'm trying to think of
But
who
who
the
would you
most
say is the
overrated.
greatest of all time? You think it's Slick Rick?
Yeah.
I know it's Slick Rick.
Now I'm gonna put
I
him
know
at
it's
the
Slick
worst
Rick.
right now. That's gonna be my answer. These
Word,
niggas just to argue.
word. Children's story. Mona
Nas. It
Lisa.
has to be
Like
Nas and Slick Rick.
No, who is the worst? We're not going with
Oh
me.
most
no, I talking about.
overrated.
Yeah, who overrated storytelling lyrics? Who's overrated in storytelling lyrics?
That's a good one, man. I'm trying to think of that now. Like I don't have anything popping up.
That's good. That means everybody who's supposed to that you give it in your mind that tells stories rapping, they honestly good.
Well, nah, not necessarily. I'm also still thinking. So
The game.
give me a
I
second.
tried to give niggas like or tell me shut up. I finished
Yeah, give
thinking,
me
nigga.
a second. Like,
Of
The
course.
yeah,
game.
I'm still.
That can be a choice that you but believe he wanted them. Are you just picking out of the ones that you got left in your head?
Yeah, I'm just thinking about who's. Yeah, I mean,
The
but
game
I don't
I
know if
ain't
he
think of
really a
that one, but that was
storyteller.
a
Is I
good
don't.
one.
a nigga a storyteller if they got the ability to tell a story on a record, they gonna believe they're a storyteller.
I say Ja Rule.
Ja Rule,
Is he a
Yeah,
storyteller rapper though?
man.
You're gonna have to give me a list, then I'll pick from the list. That's
yeah.
how.
He wouldn't really be
Well,
considered a storyteller
that's how we
rapper,
would
though.
make
You're right,
ours
though.
when we do
Yeah,
ours. That's how we make ours. We'll do a
give me a
list.
list and then say
Well,
who.
they pick Kodak Black.
Nah, you crazy nigga.
Now, most overrated. Oh, they put most underrated.
Most underrated rapper.
Most
Most
underrated rap.
underrated, the
Joe,
most underrated.
Joey Badass.
I gotta change my first because I was being nice to y'all.
Joey Badass.
The most overrated rapper of all time to me. I'm gonna do it after a couple of these. I'm gonna go back because we're gonna give niggas. That's how we gonna have our game. We gonna pick. I'm gonna pick these names, and we gonna have this little test. But go ahead. You said Joey Badass.
Mm-hmm.
He's underrated to you.
Yeah.
Um, Banger.
Yeah, let me figure it out. Who's yours, Lane?
Most underrated rapper that I
Underrated.
think.
Let me see.
That's
Underrated.
good. Most
Of
underrated.
all time for me though, it would be Cool G Rap.
J. Cole.
J.
Nah,
Cole, Coogee
J
Rap.
Cole get
Okay.
his. J Cole get
Let
his
me
his
see.
yeah. J Cole get
Hell
his.
no. If J.
What?
Cole got his dues right now, rap would be over. J. Cole
Nah.
is way better than Drake. For some reason, Drake just winning. And I
Drake
don't understand that shit
Drake
physically.
is
I
what.
don't understand how Jay Z can
No,
be
listen.
behind
Drake
J. Cole
cater
and
towards the
J. Cole.
females. They buy
Yo,
most of the
bro,
music.
bro, bro, bro. J. Cole is a producer.
So we talking about rapping.
Also, no, we're not talking about. Yeah, we talking about rapping. But I'm telling you, his other. I don't want to hear about you cater to no females. You're a producer, nigga. You cater to hip hop.
Okay.
You got Jay Z behind you, and your lyrical ability and your is like phenomenal. Like it should be no reason J Cole is not our leader as far as how we walk. Who's your leader in rap? Jay, stand up. Rather him than Drake.
Nah.
And there's a perception. What you want? That light skinned nigga with the fade or that light skinned nigga with the dreads?
Nah. I don't think any of them should be the leader for rap right now, but
But I'm just saying, my most underrated rapper is
underrated
J.
rapper.
Cole. That would be mine. I don't think
Underrated.
skill wise, niggas ain't fucking with Cole. Niggas not fucking
So
with
you could
Cole.
say the same for Joey Badass, but his music don't even, you know what I mean?
You can say that, but he's not even making noise enough for me to
Yeah,
put him in that argument.
that's what I'm saying. So because of the
But
labels and all
I
that.
feel you. That's your choice. Who would you pick, Banger?
Yeah, man, I'm over here. I had one that popped up in my head, but I'm trying to think. I'm trying to see if I have a better one.
I got one.
Who?
Who's yours,
The
Pop?
landlord. Now, fuck
Let's take a look.
Dot. The word.
the
Dot.
Word.
landlord.
Yeah. Hold up, man. I'm trying to think, man. I came up with Too Short, man. Too Short popped in my head.
That's the most
No.
underrated. That nigga not underrated.
Yeah, Too Short. No, you know.
Nigga not underrated. We underrated at. Who we asking? That nigga's a fucking
You
goat.
asked
Yeah.
you asked
You can't
me,
be underrated
and
as a goat. He the fucking
Yeah. You
godfather.
know
Nigga
who?
don't
Nah,
tell me.
nah. Devin the Dude.
I mean,
That's a good one. Well,
Yeah.
they got
Devin the
Jadakiss. That's
Dude.
their answer.
Crazy. Nah.
Jadakiss.
Nah, Kiss
Nah.
not the most underrated.
So
Nah.
now behind y'all saying that, I'm gonna tell y'all the overrated rapper of all times in
E40.
my book. You said E40, Jadakiss.
You said who?
Jadakiss.
You
He's
said
the most
Oh,
overrated?
yours is
overrated
Kiss.
rapper of all times. Jadakiss.
The most
Overrated. No.
overrated. Okay.
Yeah, he's the most overrated rapper of all time
Why you
to
say
me.
that?
To me, because
Oh.
Jadakiss,
Why you say Kiss is?
because Kiss is just a present to me. He's like a flavor. He's like Sasson. That shit is great on chicken. You feel me? That shit. Ooh, when you put that on, B, that's that mix. He is that mix, but
Yeah.
he's not that. You feel me?
Nah, you bugging out, fam.
Like certain niggas, it could be me bugging out.
Yeah.
Like, but if I evaluated the whole group at their prime, right? I
Mm-hmm.
would have to go with Sheik being first. But
What?
I'm just being real, bro. I'm gonna go with all. We
This
can
nigga.
evaluate this from they all. We can do one. We can do a one album challenge with the locks. The
This nigga
hardest
said shit.
is going to be between Sheik and Styles P. We going Walk With Me, Sheik's first solo album, Walk With Me. We're going Gangster and the Gentleman, Styles P first album. And we're not even gonna talk about Jadakiss because that shit gonna be too much where you already know it's off. Because if they got two moments that highlight them and they not commercial, they already won.
Jada's
And
kiss
I get
carried the
high, I
group.
get high, I get high, I get high, I get high. That shit,
That was
I get
that was
high,
bananas.
high. That shit took
That
over
was
the
bananas.
world. So for commercial wise, you already
Mhm.
lost that with him. Skill wise, you're not fucking with him. That's just the
So how
easy.
you put Sheik in front of what? What?
Because watch Sheik. Sheik just has the what I'm saying all together. He has the personality and the bars to get across, get to hang. Listen,
He don't have the bars.
you
He
out of your
don't got to
fucking
me.
mind.
He don't got the
He
bars.
got the bars and he got the charisma to hang with Ghosts. To hang with Styles P. Styles P don't got the charisma it take to outshine them all. So that's why the most lyrical one is the less favored, but the hardest.
See, I got to go back and listen to all their albums now and make my own
Yeah, that's
judgment because
bananas.
I
Because the
didn't,
one
you know
that's
what I mean?
gonna be the most lyrical is gonna be Styles P. He also gonna say the hardest shit. Now, who shit gonna sound highlighted and the best once it's recorded is Kiss. Why? Because his delivery, his voice, his presence is like a
Okay.
package together. Sheik has the presence and the style to go together too, and the bars, but they're hard and gritty, and he's not. He doesn't have that special splash to cross way over into the commercial. You feel me? But as far as skill wise, yeah, he would be the one that's well rounded the most to be the best in the group. They're all gonna be great because y'all, you feel me? Y'all all mesh together great. Y'all all gonna be great. But if it has to be one and it has to be 2 and 3, this is just the order it's gonna be to me. I have my preference. Others might have theirs, but I'm not. That's like I can tell you why Method Man was the first one out of Wu-Tang to take off.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, he.
Presence,
Yeah, yeah,
voice,
his swag. Yeah, his
presence,
swag.
voice. You the man. We didn't even know what the fuck Meth was saying.
Yeah, but his swag was bananas. Yeah.
But don't sleep on Meth bars neither.
We
Don't
didn't.
sleep
Did
on
you
it.
did you hear me sleep on? That's why Method know that now, and Method be a nigga that's still around spitting bars and doing shit with Redman and all that. Why? Because he wants y'all niggas to know he has hip hop in him, and it's not just his presence and his. You feel me? He knows what he has to put him over the edge. That's why he shows you I got the other tangibles also. So when you hear me, you're gonna hear bars, nigga. Why? Because I gotta make sure it's bars there, or y'all gonna try to play me just because I'm so effective on what I do got. But Kiss is not a nigga that's gonna take it past that point. Kiss is still gonna say, I roll up to the block with a slut, make sure she looks so good and split right down to the butt.
But
Just like
it's the
that.
same thing. But
And
listen,
it's gonna hit as hard. Ooh, Kiss!
so it's the same thing with Dog
Kiss,
Pound.
girl, hit that nigga spit.
I thought
Shorty
Corrupt.
wanna hear me to echo. I threw her 2 Capri Suns because I knew this bitch straight from the ghetto. Oh, Kiss! He said he threw the bitch 2 Capri Suns. He knew she had kids. Kiss hard.
Well, listen, that's why I said with the whole Snoop, I thought Corrupt was the best out of the Dog Pound.
Could be lyrically, you
You
right.
understand what I mean?
But then Daz got them other tangibles.
Daz, yeah,
He's the one
Daz
who's
has a
making
little bit of
beats.
yeah.
He's nice.
Yeah, but Corrupt was
It's
the
just a
nigga that
lyrical
set it
beast.
off.
He
Yeah,
the dog.
yeah.
But that's what sometimes you have to mesh together to make a great successful group. But you niggas all start to feel yourselves once the community get involved and niggas lose their mind who they are. And then don't be the one that think you the wackest and the community tell you the greatest. Oh, this shit is over because the group been telling me I'm the bump for years. And they loving me the best. All right,
Yeah.
I was start on you niggas.
But you know what though? Snoop could have been the greatest of all time, but I don't know if it's being lazy or being too much in the limelight.
No,
But
I'm
he
gonna tell
had
you
the
something.
ability to be one of the greatest. That dog that
Snoop
first
is
album.
one of the greatest. You know
Huh?
what Snoop is? Snoop is one of the greatest. You know what he
That
is?
that
You explained him earlier, but you didn't know you was
yeah.
explaining him.
Mhm.
He is Slick Rick of the West Coast. His style is so easy, nonchalant storytelling, not really much to say it, but you feel me?
Mhm.
Getting to the point and letting you know exactly what it is and keeping you in tune. He's a Slick Rick of the West Coast if I had to pick one. Let's try to get back to these niggas list. Who's your favorite producer of all time?
Oh,
Producer of all time.
of
To
all
me,
time.
damn, it's gonna be hard. DJ Premier or Havoc.
I'm gonna give y'all choices so we don't fuck up.
DJ Premier.
The
Premier.
first one is out of all right, I'm gonna say it. You got Premier, Just Blaze, Kanye West,
Mhm.
the Neptunes as a whole,
Mhm.
and the Hit Squad.
I'll say Premier.
Premier.
Cause Kanye more of a sampler. It's not you're not really working too hard to
But
Premier
no, you don't.
chop
You
the
got
shit
to
out of them.
before you
You know
do
what I
that.
mean?
Go watch. Before you do that, go watch that Kanye special.
I understand
Kanye
what
did
you're
a lot
saying.
more than just do loops and stuff.
I understand, but all of his
I feel what
top
you're saying.
beats
Hmm.
from the blueprint, all of those. I could go, you know what I mean. It's easier to make those beats. Anybody, you know what I mean. A
You
real
said Premier.
Yeah, Premiere shit. You really have to go and chop that shit up. But you know what I mean? Scrap it's crazy.
Banger.
Why you ain't put
Your link,
Timberland in there?
Because Timberland, I don't
yeah,
believe. I just
Swift's
picked
not in
five.
there.
Those wasn't on
Pharrell
my
not in
list.
there.
Don't try to put them in my list. They wasn't in my head. I don't believe that they should be in the question. I picked the
All
niggas
right,
that I
so
believe should have been in the question.
your
The bad
your
boy
link, can
niggas,
you give me
huh?
your link? Can you give me the choices again?
I knew you was gonna say that. Um, Your first choice was who you said again? Premier.
Mm-hmm.
Then I said Kanye West.
Mm-hmm. You said
I
his
said
squad, Just
I
Blaze,
said
I
the Hit
think.
Squad, Just Blaze, and Nerds.
Yeah.
The Hit Squad. That's Puff, right?
That's Stevie J, D. Dot, Air Gilletti, all them niggas, all that whole bad boy roster you heard that you ain't know where it came from. That stuff.
Nah.
And that's a All right, so
But we don't know who really producing that.
just
With them, with that group, you don't know who, you know what I mean?
I
So I
go
So
heard other
and that's
I
people.
go with
God's
Just
gift.
Blaze.
That's God's gift. Puff named them the Hit Squad. Hit Squad is what they go by.
So
So in reality,
why you left Dr. Dre
because
off
I'm
of that?
not a Dr. Dre fan, man.
Crazy.
Y'all
Yeah,
talking about
I
the
go with
same
Just
type of.
Blaze.
If you got Just Blaze, if you going to see, because if you was gonna say Dr. Dre, then we got to think about adding the niggas who make Dre beats like
Yeah,
Scott Storch and this.
the whole Death Row. Let's say
But
Death Row.
that's what I ain't want to go through because I don't think that Dr. Dre be. I see how he be doing his shit. Out of those, I would pick and me personally, I would go with the Hit Squad.
Nah, he ain't fucking with Premier, nigga. Premier. It's
It's
just
not
that
the Hit
Premier
Squad
shit
is
is
his feet in the
underground.
hit.
It's
They got
underground.
Premier is the same boom bap that's successful to me.
Nah, you some shit you didn't even know
The
Premier
same boom
produced.
bap is
All right.
successful. We talking about what you said was successful. The same boom bap from Premier. Boom, that no, that shit you get tired of that. Um,
He produced most of the
we know what he
Gangstar.
produced. We know what he produced.
The,
We know what he produced. The sad thing about producing a whole album is a nigga get to hear a catalog from you. So as much as they might like 3 beats, they gonna hate 10.
he said they're gonna hit 10.
You feel me? I'm just saying, when you're doing it in one direction, that's why I think every artist should work with multiple producers. If you don't
You
want the same sound,
you forgot Jay Dilla. You forgot what's the name? No
I didn't
ID.
forget him. We just going
No
into
ID. So
we going into the favorite of all time. So we going with those that we know.
okay. So
Like,
then it has to be Kanye then for me then.
all right, you pick Kanye. You pick the
Or,
same
or
answer I believe they picked.
yeah.
Kanye. We just was good. They ain't give me no choices. We had to make these shits up. Overrated rapper of all time.
You did that, didn't you?
Overrated rap
We
album
are
of all time. The most overrated rap album of all time.
Reasonable Doubt.
Wow. Banger.
Hard Knock Life.
Hey, yo, let me see. Most overrated album of all time?
Mm-hmm. Y'all gonna be mad at me. I know
Oh,
it.
So you gonna be
hold up.
mad.
Most overrated album of all time.
Uh-huh.
I
You
would have
go
had to
go go
listen
with
to the
yours, man.
joint for me to.
Stillmatic.
Yeah, go ahead.
Stillmatic. Oh, okay. Uh, okay.
Still mad.
It
We
Is
was
was
that
hot
the
all
one when
song.
you
It
got
was
into
hot
the
songs on
beat?
there. I could
we was all told that was gonna be a new energy, a new wave.
nah,
Nas
but it was
never
hot
came.
songs on there. But you got to think it was.
Hot songs don't
Is
make a
that the
hot
one with You
album.
Can
That's what
Hate
I'm
Me
saying.
Now
So I
on
can
it? Or
understand
no?
why
No.
you know what I mean. It was hot songs, but yeah, I can see why you say that.
Um,
Say that about Reasonable Doubt.
I hear you. With
yeah, and I would
reasonable
have to
doubt,
add the title of the
nah,
album.
you all bugging out.
Yeah.
Reasonable doubt.
You
Mm-mm.
see,
There was supposed to be no doubt, but we feel you. It's reasonable.
Yeah, I got one, but I can't even go with that one. Hold
Get
up.
Rich or Die Trying.
I could tell you a couple joints only
That
built for
joint went
Cuban links.
diamond. That's
Nah, I'm
crazy.
fucking yeah.
Only built for Cuban links.
Nah,
But
the
that's Big
purple
Pun,
tape.
No, that's
Fat Joe.
That's
Ghost.
Raekwon.
That's
That's
Raekwon.
Raekwon and
Oh,
Ghostface.
Raekwon.
That's
Oh,
Raekwon
Raekwon.
and
Raekwon.
Ghost
The
first
purple
joint.
tape. Nah,
No, that's not the purple tape. That's the only built for Cuban links. That's
Yeah,
their
you're
first
right.
album.
Yeah. I agree
that's the
with that.
purple tape.
No, the purple tape is their second one.
No, the purple tape is the first one, bro.
That's the one with cream on
Because
it.
I had the first one. It was purple, bro.
Oh, all right. Well, I didn't
Yeah,
go
that's
to
how I know. Yeah,
only
I
built for
was there
Cuban
when
links.
you dropped the second one.
That joint was trash. Not trash, but that's not the. I'm not even. That's just
That
overrated.
joint, that joint is a classic to me. All right,
But
so
you
I
want
still
me to
gotta
tell you
pick one,
something?
right?
I didn't become a Wu Tang fan until I seen Wu Tang Saga.
Nah, I was a Wu Tang first day they came out.
Like I had to understand
I
how
was a
they
fan
grew up
since
together
36
first.
Chambers.
I ain't gonna front and say I've been a fan of them. So that would be one that I might
But
revisit. But
but
at the
the
old me,
most
still in all that
underrated,
matters.
the most underrated hip hop artist of all time, man and female, is Lauryn Hill. What she did on that Score album, because I was
You said
listening. You know when you
overrated? You said overrated?
underrated.
Underrated? Hell no, that bitch ain't
Yo,
underrated.
when I was listening to that
Hey, yo,
Score album, I was like, hold up, Lauren is
But do
outshining
you know
all
how
the
many
niggas.
people put? But do you know how many people put in work for that album? How many writers it was for that album? And then none of them got credit. So for her to go through all of that, that's why she never came back.
underrated.
They picked, oh, you still ain't picked the most overrated?
The most overrated, right? I still
Yeah.
didn't pick one, man, because I have to have the title. I was gonna pick something from No Limit, but I would have to have
You
the
a
title
sucker.
of it.
Yo, P, don't do nothing to us, because every time it comes to fourth
Ain't
quarter,
nobody gonna do
fourth
nothing to
quarter,
nobody. Everybody
this nigga
entitled to
throwing
their
no limit
opinion.
joint out there. No limit. I was gonna go no
They
limit.
entitled to their opinion.
Yo,
P respected.
that nigga sound like Shan on the drink cup. Yo, no limit, no limit, no limit. Yo, they
Nigga,
was asking this nigga a question. He kept going both, 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 both. Yo, that nigga Nori
who
start
that?
MC Shan. That nigga Nori
Oh,
started getting tight, but that shit was the greatest episode I ever seen. That
oh, the
nigga
one
was
with MC
really,
Shan. Get out of
yeah,
here.
that nigga was really drunk, fucked up. He ain't know how to stay on point. He know the
Who?
shit. MC Shan. He don't know what's going on the show, nigga. You know how you get fucked up too fucked up, niggas. Yeah,
Oh, he was bent.
that ain't the word. I told you they
Was
got a
that the
game.
most recent one?
Yeah, they got a game where them niggas take a shot. And that nigga said, yo, he picked both every time. The niggas had to take a shot. Or them niggas start going, nah, I ain't taking no shots. This nigga picking both just because he don't want to put down nobody.
You said
Man,
Bone
like,
Thugs. Well,
Yo,
hold up. What was they
no,
picking
I'm
though?
waiting for his answer. You trying to give him a choice, a Bone Thug album? Wow, you a sucker.
Nah. I'm just saying I didn't. Why was y'all saying Bone Thugs?
No, he was I don't know how I ain't even hear
where you
myself.
get Bone Thugs from?
Bro. that's what I'm about
I thought that's what y'all said.
we ain't gonna miss nobody. We ain't gonna miss nobody.
Nah, them niggas came out. That album was crazy.
Yeah.
I ain't know what the fuck they was saying, but niggas was trying.
Yo, I don't know what the fuck they saying 30 years
To this
later.
day, you be like, what the fuck?
That might be the most overrated rap style in the world. Figure out what they said. I want to see one of them niggas write that shit. What a bar look like.
November, December,
Yeah,
November.
that's finesse.
That was your bar?
Man,
That shit was dope though, man. Can't
That
front.
shit was
yeah, that joint was different, yo. That joint
inspirational.
was fire. That's the
Inspirational.
hometown of the
I'm
land
high
right
right
there.
now. Y'all know it. It
Yeah,
inspires
they
me.
pop.
But who's the wackest rapper of all time? Just
Oh,
Just
the
whack?
wackies on.
yeah, lyrical. You be like, yo, how the fuck this motherfucker a rapper?
I ain't gonna do that, man. I
Vanilla
get
Ice.
killed. I'll be get killed. I'll
Wow,
be
what
Oh man.
like KRS-One, man. I don't
oh,
know
you
how
said
that.
KRS.
Oh,
So
you
between
said
E40 and
KRS One.
KRS-One, who you pick?
Oh, you said E40.
I'm gonna leave Sprinkle me, man. I'm gonna leave the
Damn,
landlord of
yo.
Oklahoma alone. AK your fizzizzle. You understand my shizzle and my fizzizzle, my lingo is stango. Mm-hmm. Put the things on the put two butter bangs on the end of that.
So all right, so
It's
here you go. You gotta put you got a chance to pick one of these rappers to be on your album.
Who?
E40, KRS-One, or Noriega.
One of them. Why?
Yeah.
Why you
I'm
give me
just
those
saying you
two?
gotta pick. You gotta pick who you picking out of the three.
Honestly, it depends on the record. If I had an E40 type record, I would go with an E40. If I had a Nori type
Nah,
record, I would go with
I
it.
pick Nori out of them. Out of those three.
Why? For popularity, which one you believe is gonna get why? Because you want to be on Drake champs?
Nah.
Or what
Just because of the
opportunity?
style, you talking about style, the cadence is the other two. It's just they're not on
E40
beat with
nigga,
what I. You know what I mean?
E40 in Oakland nigga, I might go platinum tomorrow. What the fuck is you talking about?
I was
I'm
thinking
talking about
E40.
popularity. I'm talking about rhyming.
But you don't like the way E40 rhyme? Oh, that's on you. I like the way E40 rhyme. And I like the way because nobody know what he talking about. It makes it a little bit more better than me. Because then it's like, pay attention. Try to figure out what he's saying. But
Or
that's
maybe
just
it's the
me.
beats. Maybe it's the beats.
Yeah, he ain't gonna sprinkle me with them beats he got. You could protect a part player. You don't have to dance on one of my romances on the transfer. Oh man. I think about this joint right now. I got to get ready later on. Go check out this listening party for my nigga Skrilla B. It got in the Bronx, but I got to wait till my wife get back, so I'm gonna be a little late for that.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
Yeah, hopefully I'll get in there sooner than later. What y'all brothers got going on for the rest of the day? I know
We
Papo just
maxing and
finished that
relaxing.
video.
Yeah, I'm trying to upload it now. I'm
Oh, you
trying
already?
15. They joined 12 gigs, fam.
Oh, you about to upload that thing on YouTube already?
Nah, I'm not uploading. I'm sending it to. They could upload it to YouTube. I'm sending
Oh,
it the file. Yeah.
oh, so I'll be all right, but just send me a file like you did before, so I can see too. You know, I would like to
Yeah.
that first.
I'll put this
So
shit
you
on.
already showed them the other one. They already see the other file.
Yeah.
What they wanted you to change or
Dun
rearrange.
dun 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 dun.
What
Not
they
not too much. Not too much. I
what
just had to add a couple of things.
never seen it too.
Oh shit. I don't know if I got enough space on my. Oh yeah.
I like Shice verse the best.
Yeah. Shice killed it.
Visually,
Yeah.
meaning he ain't say nothing, but for some reason
Visually, yeah. He had the
he was
energy, right?
he had all of the right looks in the cameras and all of the right movements and little intangibles that it took to pull that joint off. That look, I like that. How that was going. I like double joint too.
Mm-hmm.
I like the
You
whole video.
what
I can't front, but I'm just talking about the little, I like the effects you doing and the little spices, that little flash glare. Thing
Yeah,
was
Big
looking,
A.
thing was looking nice. I can't wait for mine to drop now because I know he got the science. So now the science there, nigga, ain't get back in that lab in a minute. They still got to go through these new school rules. Niggas figure out, be like, God damn, man. They changed the whole game up. Nigga got to go from A to B regardless. You got to go from this program to that program to this to that.
Yeah, I ain't got no space on my joint.
How you like the new apartment, brother?
I'm straight.
You cool now? Everything good?
Oh, that 8:30. Oh, okay.
Hey,
I hear you, Bango.
you do? You heard Vega?
where at?
Who just sent the text?
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
He said, all right, I heard you, Vega. What Vega said?
leave
Oh,
a
Vega
text.
giving us, oh, this nigga. Well, Vega, if that's the case, could you please brace us with a with the today's
Proverb.
proverb, if
All
that's
right.
possible. You got that in you.
Proverbs chapter 10. The Proverbs of Solomon. A wise son makes a glad father, but a foolish son is the grief of his mother. Treasures of wickedness profit nothing, but righteousness delivers from death. The Lord will not allow the righteous soul to famish, but he casts away the desire of the wicked. He who has a slack hand becomes poor, but the hand of the diligent makes rich. He who gathers in summer is a wise son. He who sleeps in harvest is a son who causes shame. Blessings are on the head of the righteous, but violence covers the mouth of the wicked. The memory of the righteous is blessed, but the name of the wicked will rot. The wise in heart will receive commands, but a prating fool will fall. He who walks with integrity walks securely, but he who perverts his ways will become known. He who winks with the eye causes trouble, but a prating fool will fall. The mouth of the righteous is a well of life, but violence covers the mouth of the wicked. Hatred stirs up strife, but love covers all sins. Wisdom is found in the lips of him who has understanding, but a rod is for the back of him who is devoid of understanding. Wise people store up knowledge, but the mouth of the foolish is near destruction. The rich man's wealth is his strong city. The destruction of the poor is their poverty. The labor of the righteous leads to life, the wages of the wicked to sin. He who keeps instruction is in the way of life, but he who refuses correction goes astray. Whoever hides hatred has lying lips, and whoever spreads slander is a fool. In the multitude of words, sin is not lacking, but he who restrains his lips is wise. The tongue of the righteous is choice silver, the heart of the wicked is worth little. The lips of the righteous feed many, but fools die for lack of wisdom. The blessing of the Lord makes one rich, and he adds no sorrow with it. To do evil is like sport to a fool, but a man of understanding has wisdom. The fear of the wicked will come upon him, and the desire of the righteous will be granted. When the whirlwind passes by, the wicked is no more, but the righteous has an everlasting foundation. As vinegar to the teeth and smoke to the eyes, so is the lazy man to those who send him. The fear of the Lord prolongs days, but the years of the wicked will be shortened. The hope of the righteous will be gladness, but the expectation of the wicked will perish. The way of the Lord is strength for the upright, but destruction will come to the workers of iniquity. The righteous will never be removed, but the wicked will not inhabit the earth. The mouth of the righteous brings forth wisdom, but the perverse tongue will be cut out. The lips of the righteous know what is acceptable, but the mouth of the wicked what is perverse. This is a reading unto the Lord. Thanks be to the word of God. Amen.
Amen. And what's the date? The 10th?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you up too long, bro. I know you had the prior engagements. Part
Yeah,
of
but
the
what you think about that one, man?
I ain't
like,
I ain't catch nothing that stuck that was fitting for what was going on at this moment. That's why I'm like, what's the day? The 10th? Like that felt a little off.
yeah,
Maybe that was Thursdays. I ain't feel like the day, but
yeah,
we'll see.
yeah, I got
We
you.
shall see. It didn't feel like it was something that I needed to hear today. It felt like a Thursday
Oh,
for me.
okay. As far as what you needed to
But
hear,
yeah,
got you.
as far as what we going through for our whole structure, as far as embodying what we
I
talking about,
think we need to
empower that
go. We need to
statement.
switch right to Revelations because we in the time of Revelations, so we need to start with Revelations.
How you feel about that, Bing? I don't protest anything.
Oh,
Revelations.
you wanna go into Revelations,
Yeah,
Pops?
let's see
What you want to do? You want to do chapter 1 now? What you want to do?
Look,
Well, just
like
go
this
to
is a
10.
You
church
know,
off.
I'm
We
with
Just
it.
go to
just saying
10.
from
Just
now
go to
on we need to do
go right
revelations.
to 10.
Oh, Oh,
Go
okay.
right
So
to
do it
10.
how we do the
Yeah,
Proverbs.
do how we
Then.
do the
Yeah.
Proverbs.
Go right to
Like
10.
this
Oh,
was a
all right.
church off. What you
Oh,
want to
you
do?
want to?
Zia?
All right.
Let's
All
see what
right.
happens.
So
See
let's
what we
How we
go.
say.
feel about
Let's see.
these current events, man? These current events.
All right.
So, um,
All right.
our
So what's up?
last week topic.
Hold on. Hold
I-
on. He gonna do it. He gonna do the joint. He gonna do the
oh, you gonna do
revelations
the
real quick.
revelations right now?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
10.
you
Let's
know
pop
I'm.
into it. I'm
Yeah,
sorry. I'm sorry. I ain't know.
yeah,
I
I'm with it.
thought you had the split. I didn't know we was going to look. Church off. Round 2. Fight.
All right. So, all right. So this is Revelations chapter 10.
That brother's real clear when he ain't got them headphones on.
I saw still another mighty angel coming down from heaven, clothed with a cloud, and a rainbow was on his head. His face was like the sun, and his feet like pillars of fire. He had a little book open in his hand, and he set his right foot on the sea, and his left foot on the land, and cried with a loud voice, as when a lion roars. When he cried out, 7 thunders uttered their voices. Now, when the 7 thunders uttered their voices, I was about to write, but I heard a voice from heaven saying to me, seal up the things which the 7 thunders uttered, and do not write them. The angel whom I saw standing on the sea and on the land raised up his hand to heaven, and swore by him who lives forever and ever, who created heaven and the things that are in it, the earth and the things that are in it, and the sea and the things that are in it, that there should be delay no longer. But in the days of the sounding of the 7th angel, when he is about to sound, the mystery of God would be finished, as he declared to his servants, the prophets. Then the voice which I heard from heaven spoke to me again and said, go, take the little book which is open in the hand of the angel who stands on the sea and on the earth. So I went to the angel and said to him, give me the little book. And he said to me, take and eat it, and it will make your stomach bitter, but it will be as sweet as honey in your mouth. Then I took the little book out of the angel's hand and ate it, and it was as sweet as honey in my mouth, but when I had eaten it, my stomach became bitter. And he said to me, you must prophesy again about many peoples, nations, tongues, and kings. This is a reading unto the Lord. Thanks be the
Damn,
word
that
of
shit
God.
was powerful.
Amen.
Who
That
wrote the
last
Revelations?
part was
You said who wrote it? That's what I'm thinking about as I'm reading it, because I'm trying to remember. I don't want to say I was thinking Paul, but Peter, but I have to. I don't know. I gotta check.
That's deep because he goes into the science. So he even shows you. He gets visual with it. Like he puts himself in place.
that shit was it.
Solomon tell you like if you a fool, he talks to you in third party. He talks to you as if he was there.
Oh, it was John the Elder.
Okay. See, John Elder, that nigga was there.
It says probably. It says probably.
Okay.
Yeah, that was that last part though. It's almost like it's almost like you're delivering the message,
Yeah, the
but it's gonna
apostle.
be sweet in your mouth. But when you stomach, it's like, damn, yo, like you know what I mean? You're gonna be
But
so
then that's
happy.
a funny. But then
Yeah.
that's a funny analogy because is it like if it's sweet in the mouth, like but bitter to the stomach? Is that like an analogy with like don't bite off more than you can chew?
Nah, it's almost like to me, it felt like
Because
Yo,
um
you opened up a good one with this one, Pop.
Because
mm,
why
Because
would you?
now when
Why
we
would you even put it in? Why would you even bite it or think about eating it if you know it's going to do harm to your stomach? So
because
now
you're
that's
doing
the
the
thought.
job.
Is that the job to do something wrong to my stomach? Is that the point?
What I'm saying is it's not even in the
Because then
stomach in a
after that, he
sense.
tells you have to still. All right, now you got to do it again, right?
Yeah.
So now I have to eat something else to go through that process again to flush
It's
it out.
it's almost being like a reporter, right? A news reporter. It's like, oh yeah, and this happened, and this, But deep down inside, you might be like, damn, like you know what I mean?
My
Maybe
ass is
that,
I'm gonna get killed.
yeah,
Nigga, knock me off. I feel you. That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. So is it detrimental to you? Meaning if it's harmful, why even chew it? So is this an angel? And what is their point of bringing this to you? I know Banger going. If you going too, Papa, we can actually close this one off, man. We had a good
Oh, you
one.
straight?
Oh, because I know
Nah,
Banger,
what?
he had to go, so I'm saying
Oh
so.
yeah. Or maybe
Nah, what?
we could continue next week if y'all want.
Yeah,
But
what I was going to say, what I was going to say is we got to get into this. The study of Revelations is deep, so we got to get in. We got to get into this. So we going to continue to break this down. I think we should do a recap.
Well,
okay.
we got promises to recap all of them as we talking at the end of the episode. We just got to remember to recap the shit when we actually get on.
Yeah, that was good to start that though,
We
and then
was
the balance
recapping
out the
last week
proverbs.
episode.
Now,
What picture? Who got a picture of Papa? I'm sorry.
You said, oh, that's Angela Davis.
Oh, okay, you drew that, right?
Yeah.
and the and the and the balance out proverbs and revelations would be good. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. How much you
Yeah.
charge for one of them big joints like that?
$1 million.
Wow, and I'm talking about, you know,
Oh,
for now,
what do you want to get a picture of?
a nigga feel like a whore. You get yourself. Nah, I get what do I get a picture of? Like Malcolm X, like Malcolm X and
I could do
motherfucking
Malcolm.
you get
That'll be an
Malcolm and
easy one.
Martin,
That'll be an easy one.
like a Malcolm and Martin together, nigga.
Together, you said?
Yeah, together. What you eating? Porridge, nigga? You eating that shit like you don't even gotta chew it. All you got to do is
I'm eating salmon.
yeah, nigga, what's sweet to the stomach ain't gonna be what's sweet to the mouth ain't always gonna be. Don't fuck around, and that was your revelation for the day. I want you to go down. Nigga Mike off once he started scooping up that salmon like that. I feel you. That shit started the Mike started to pick up the spoon on the bottom of the bowl. Shit scraped. The niggas know you almost finished. We know you almost finished, nigga. We heard the spoon at the bottom of the bowl. You ain't got but one spoon left. Gather all that shit and finish it off. Don't try to be like a female, spread it out just so it look nice and scoop a corner. Gather all that shit up. Nigga, get it out of the way. You got rice on your lip. You got it. Nigga come back with the proof. I just fucked it up. It's done. It's right here. And a cob, a little baby corn on the cob. That's that seafood corn on the cob. They give you a little eighth of corn. Hey, give me the whole cob. Nigga, know what? Let that bitch soak in butter. Nigga be good. So you got the beachfront view?
Nah.
Oh, you ain't got the beachfront view? Why you keep peeking around like FBI and your shit? Like the police there, nigga going, nah. Ain't no nigga coming for you in your house.
You never know.
You safe, nigga. Who gonna let him in? The baby? My nigga looking around like it's FBI, like these niggas about to raid. Come on, B. You done went to 2 colleges, nigga. You legal. My nigga got his paperwork. Yo, we gotta create our own list though. So that's what we should do by next week.
Yes, sir.
We should create our own list, and you just pick what you feel like. We just all just have somebody pick what they feel, because that's crazy. Who do you feel is? I think you got to have a little time to think and homework, and I don't want to put a nigga to a listening test with a bunch of bum shit, because then you really get mad. You'll pick a nigga after they second record, they get on your nerve. You find out nowadays they wasn't talking about shit. I'm gonna let you go, bro. We gonna let this joint. We gonna end another one. What you getting into after this? You finished the video? Is up yet?
Yeah, I'm about to send you the link. Just see if you could just play. See if you could click on it.
Right now, I'll wait till the
Yeah, I'm
show.
about to send it right now.
All right, I'll wait till the
All
show.
Huh?
I said, all right.
All
I'm
right,
waiting
peace.
for the.